What's up, everybody? How's it going? Hi, Narrina. Hi, Left. Hey, third is still for grabs. Hi, Hex. Hi, Scale. Here's your stupid crunches.
Oh, hi, Zip.
Oh, hi, Narrina. What are you doing here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So how's it going?
Pretty good. How about you?
Oh, pretty good. Figured I'd, pop in and see what nonsense we were up to tonight. Like some,
Looks like we're going to Monster Prom.
Yeah, who's ready for Monster Prom?
Help me.
It'll be fine.
Nah, I got a problem. I suck at dating sims, and I'm dense.
Deal got third.
Theo.
Well, guess what? You don't need to do it any smartly or anything. You can just do something goofy and see how it turns out. Guess
Heck
what?
yeah.
So, it's like a competitive dating sim. Where basically you have stats. By the way, it's also like a, I don't know, pick a JRPG that has stats. Actually, tell me a JRPG that doesn't have stats now that I think about it. But really, pick a JRPG that has stats, mix it with a dating sim, make it multiplayer, see what nonsense happens. Because let me tell you,
You lost competitive. What?
All right, so here's
It's obviously going to be a winner.
Exactly.
Can I just go on a slaying spree and just, I don't know, just wreck shit?
Sorry, you can't pick a Ravi. She's not. Actually, wait. Is she one of the? I don't think she's one of the playable characters you can pick in this.
Who?
Anyway, there's a playable character whose name is a Ravi. She's a monster hunter. That is her profession. And she's just blending in and just kind of ends up adapting with everybody and not killing anyone. It's kind of wild.
Shocker.
Anyway, Monster Prom's super goofy, to say the least, if that wasn't clear. Well, let's see.
If this is anything like my experience with Doomsday Paradise, my first ending is going to be Goblin Slayer, or something similar again.
I'm trying to think of like the best way I can describe this to people that haven't seen or heard of it before. I mean, the dating sim part, it's like the big thing there. Multiplayer as well. Basically, you go through like, I think in this case it's 4 weeks, but it's really like 4 times 3 different events per week, so 12 events. You pick an option, you get goofy text. If you read it out loud, you get bonus points because that's part of the joy in it. And
What?
yeah, it's text heavy, like a dating sim or any other visual novel.
No.
Yeah, shocker, isn't it?
Yeah.
And let's see, you read through the dialogue, you try to pick the best option, you try to wager if it's like more aligned to one stat over the other. And from there, you kind of just hope for the best. There's, the big ending, which is like, hey, go find somebody, get your stats up, and go date them. Take them to Monster Prom. But there's also plenty of secret endings out there based on, like, dialogue options you pick, or things you buy from the shop, or other things like that. So, really, best way is just kind of fuck around and find out. It's pretty great.
Sure, let's go with that.
Yeah. I'm kind of
If anyone's also on my end, just let me know if the audio is fine. Just if anyone's, because that's what I'm not sure about due to the special case of we're using remote play.
Yeah, we got remote play going. Let me double check that the volume just wanted to go all the way down. Okay, that's weird, but yeah, we got remote play going. I can up the music and sound effects in here. I might up the sound effects.
So, up to you. For me, it's working so far, but I can't tell on the stream side if it's the same thing because of how what the stream side hears and what I hear are different.
Yeah, your stream sounds good, Jay.
Actually, I don't even see game audio going on my side. What the hell?
Yeah, it's like that was a weird thing, which is why I couldn't tell.
Baines! Right now, the voices
Fine.
are off, Shoal, but I can turn them on. But we are also gonna like do some goofy voices as well. Once I figure out why the audio ain't playing, I might as well just.
Wait, what do you? Hold on, time out, time out.
Timing out.
What do you mean? There's voices.
There's some voices. They're not gonna read out the dialogue in whole. Yeah, they're just sound bites.
Ah.
So they goofy little things, but they fun goofy little things. Star, how you doing? Why is the audio not
Star.
playing still?
Sweet.
Oh, game capture is playing. Oh, wait. Yeah, okay, no, I've got it on the right thing. Whoops.
I was about to ask, did you mess up?
I thought I did, but I was just looking at the wrong thing. I'm dumb. No surprise there. Yeah, it does help with the tone. But this game is also where I get my poly voice from.
Your what?
You'll see soon enough. Let's see here. Anything else I need to change here? I will turn the music up a little bit. Alright, real quick volume check. Everything good from here before we get in. And real quick,
Sounds good to me.
deal. I mean, I messaged you on Discord. I am just doing this over remote play, so if you want to hop in VC and I'll just send you a remote play invite, you're more than welcome to join in since we have that first slot. But if Dio says no and anybody wants to join the Gremlin Pit, I just realized I don't have the link for the Gremlin Pit, so just like bug me over Discord in like the next, I don't know, 3 to 5 minutes, and we'll get some goofy stuff going. And since Shoal is here, I do want to mention, hey, I got a mod. It should be active. That Shoal made. We could see
Why
a
do we
genie.
make that?
Yeah, wish granted is enabled. Perfect.
I know what this genie thingamajig is. I'm gonna fuck around and find out, I guess.
There's extra text, extra fun stuff. Shoal can explain it better than I can, but basically, Shoal made a mod. But if we don't like it, it wasn't Shoal. Got it. Got it.
Got it.
Ah, Dio
Got
can't because of D&D. Fair. Conditional ownership. What if I'm middling toward it? Is it like half you, half somebody else, or how does that work?
Okay, I think I get it. It's conditional ownership because it's half Shoal, half the genie.
Half Shoal, half Crest-Tide.
Who the hell? What the hell? Or what the hell is a crest tide?
That's the other half of
That's
Shoal's
his
name.
last name.
Yeah,
Oh.
first name Shoal, last name Crest-Tide.
Understood. Understood.
But let's see here. There was also an artist who did all the art. Ooh! Oh, heck yeah. The art looks very fitting. I don't have the link right now for it. So, Shoal, if you want to post the link, so other people can check it out and, you know, say you did great if they like it, or just say someone else did something dumb if they don't.
No, that's a fair point. Put the link.
Yeah.
Put the link, Shoal.
Share it
Put the link.
around. It is also just called Wish Granted, so, you know, if you want to do a quick search real quick for anybody in chat that has this game and wants to check it out, you know the thing, you know the drill. Ooh, real quick setting check, got music up, got sound effects, turn up a bit more. Voice on, window mode is just, yeah, there. Everything's
Wait,
good, alright.
what's blur mode?
Well, blur mode is a blur effect, actually.
¿Por qué?
Disable blur if you experience visual glitches in the background during conversations.
Oh,
Which, I shouldn't. I mean, I've played this game on a laptop, of all things, before, and it's ran fine. Hell, I think I played this on my old graphics card, and it's run fine anyway, so we should be good.
okay, boss.
But yeah. Y'all ready to hop into the world of Monster Prom and see what silly nonsense there is?
Let's go.
Alrighty.
So let's get rolling anyways.
You're about to start a game with these mods enabled. Are you sure? Yes. How would you like your mods to behave?
Yes, I ain't.
Ooh, I'm kind of thinking mod focus so we can try it out, but maybe we should do mixed with the game. Hi, teams! I know you're muted, but I'm still gonna say hi! So you can check the VODs out later if you do!
So what are we supposed to pick to? Shoal!
Yeah, Shoal, real quick, I'm guessing it should just be like mixed with the game, maybe, or I don't know, mod focused. Your choice there, Shoal. You do tell us. since it is just like random events, I would imagine Mod Focus kind of just like throws them in there, but I would hope it doesn't like dominate everything. I am glad they added this option though. Mixed is fine. Mod Focus will just force the mod events to happen first. Alright, mixed it is.
Huh.
And funny enough, there's 3 of us. Yeah. Let's add the DLC in there. The DLC just adds the extra stuff that you can find in first term, so it ain't anything too different, if I remember correctly. And I'm thinking a full game.
Sure.
Alrighty.
Go for it.
And since it is not letting me pick one for each, so I guess share controller.
Really?
I would imagine I'll let you pick one.
Yeah, just make sure not to choose other people's things.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Just yell at me if you have to. Your mod will make less
Alright.
sense without the extra characters second term. Oh, I'm glad I picked second term then. Ah, spooky high school. The sweetest years of our lives. Back then, we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. So, player 1. Who wants to be player 1?
You be player 1.
Alrighty, I'm gonna pick Old Reliable. And I'm gonna put a custom name in. Actually, no.
Zerp.
I typoed that, I'm rolling with it. Zerp. Zerp. Nah, we'll get rid of the exclamation mark.
No.
And then you choose your pronouns. I'm going with he.
I can do this.
Who's gonna be player 2? Actually, see if you
Go
can
ahead,
pick.
Jade.
Okay.
You can,
okay,
okay.
my control does work. Yeah, my control works here.
Perfect.
I guess that.
So, first you pick your name.
Can I type here? No, okay, so I do have to do this.
Do you want me to type it out for you?
No, I'll do it like this so that it doesn't do the weird control issue, just in case.
Okay.
Because we're doing the remote play for the first time.
Yeah, we are testing out remote play.
Yeah.
It seems to be working fine. Then you pick your
I'll pick that.
pronouns.
Yay!
And then player 3. Narrina, you get 2 choices.
You know, I forgot what my reactive Fugi is.
It's you wearing a suit and a hat. Like a
Okay.
kind of like a bowler hat.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Let's do this!
Alrighty. And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom.
The what?
The Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left. Okay, it's 3 weeks, but I think you get 4 events in the week. And as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 8 most charismatic classmates. That's the nice thing about second term, it added 2 more. Such as Scott Howell, 21. A werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. He's a good boy. Miranda Vanderbilt, 19.
Oh, please!
A sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Roll for D! Oh wait, there's spaces in there. Roll for D!
Does that count?
No. I'm gonna get my dice out.
Well, I can't roll for these on my side.
So I got 19.
I got a 16. Jade, you got a 6.
Well, at least it's not in that one.
True. Alrighty, where were we? Sweet mermaid princess who's as cute as she was genocidal. Polygeist, 22?
Question
What do you
mark?
mean?
22?
Maybe?
A party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. Oh yeah, I
What do
forgot
you
to mention,
mean?
this will get very adult quick. It ain't gonna show anything that's not
What?
Switch safe, but yeah.
What? What? No. What do you mean all the wrong thing? What wrong things?
You'll find out soon enough.
What?
Damien
Yeah, just let her
LaVey,
show you.
21. Oh, she'll show you, she'll tell you. We got Damien here. He's a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Liam D. Lioncourt, 400 something. Yeah, all their names
What
are
the-
usually puns. It's great. A hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid the fact that he was a truly lovable dork.
Oh, he is so lucky I don't have my vampire hunting gear with me right now.
Zoe, forever? An eldritch cutie who went from endless deity of the dark realms to ultimate fangirl. Calculester Hewlett-Packard, version 1.0.
Oh my god.
A library computer who had become a sentient robot ready to experience life to its fullest. And Vera Oberlin, 23. Damn, Tsunami, you got a 20? Let's go! Hydrate, here you go.
Nice.
A mean, self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear.
What? Somehow that's fitting.
It was clear. It had to be one of them. But who? We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom date. And even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their hearts.
Thanks for the head pat, Dio.
But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. By the way, you did notice all their ages, right?
Yeah, I was about to ask. Are you sure we're in high school?
Yeah. Yeah, we're in high school. Yeah, a lot of them are over 20. Hell, some of them are over 400.
Are you sure we're in high school?
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
There was no college prom. Hi, Tsunami!
Tsunami!
I love me.
Yeah, it's probably high school for Polly. And yeah, monsters turn differently, probably, we think. But, are you ready for Teen Wolf's Hotter Not? Take this quiz to find out. Welcome to Monster Prom, stupidest pop quiz ever!
Wait, what? Who? I was not prepared for a pop quiz. What the fuck?
Surprise! Did you know that all minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways?
Huh? What?
Yep.
What?
Mm-hmm.
What? What
worry
is-
no more. We're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Oh, I need to get a PhD
What?
in that. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, trademarked, will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character's stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start! So, I get to pick first. How would you talk a cop out of arresting you? I could use my seduction skills, wink. They don't call it the fuck the police for nothing. I could use my acting skills, convince the officer I'm actually the police. You know what? Go for the overkill and make them pay you a fine. Or I use my gaming skills. Everyone knows the police officer has to drop any charges on you if you manage to beat them at a fair Yu-Gi-Oh card duel. Ooh. Damn. I'm thinking I'm taking the card duel. Now, Jade, you get to pick.
I fucking can't. What the fuck?
You gotta pick one.
See, I was gonna pick the first one until I read the third one. Also, we can all pick the same one if we, like, want to. Basically,
Yeah, you
this
don't have
part
to.
will kind of lean you towards, I think, a specific stat. It might be a person as well, but at least a stat.
I don't like any of the two other options, so I'm picking the third one.
So fun, so creative. If you could go back in time, what's the one thing you'd tell your younger self? Why should we assume silly younger me needs advice? I've grown up to have a fucking time machine, so I must have done something right. Fuck younger me, we're going straight to Woodstock, baby! I think I know what I'm picking. I'd advise myself not to buy a time machine. Worst investment ever. They turned out to be the block booster of 2032. Or I'd tell myself not to teach that robot how to fall in love. Calculester, why? As romantic as it might have seemed at the moment, it started the robot revolution of 2037. Way worse than the much more positive Stoic! Thank you for the raid! Welcome on in, Raiders! How's it going? For those that don't know me, my name's Zep. I'm some chill dude out here on the internet playing games, guitar, and cooking up a storm. And tonight, with Jade and Narrina, we're playing Monster Prom. We're doing some goofy stuff. And I'm happy to have you all here. Stoic, how's it going? How is Void Crew? And how you doing? Thank you so much for the raid.
Yeah, welcome in, Raiders.
Hello, Raiders.
If you're ready
Stoic,
for...
fucking help me! What did I get myself into?
Surprise! We're playing Monster Prom. It's gonna get goofy as hell here. Rice Joe, thank you for the follow! Appreciate it! Oh my god, we're one away. Holy shit, that's scary to see. Whew!
One more. Someone get the last one.
Oh my
Someone
God.
Get that guy the last one. Get it right now!
I mean, I could make the much more positive robot sexual revolution of 2043, but I think I'm going with, you know, going straight to fucking Woodstock. So comfy.
Okay, what's Woodstock?
Oh my god,
What
you don't
is
know about Woodstock?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. So first I'm going to pick this option. Now, Jade,
Yes.
we're going to take you back to 1969. There was a big, beautiful music event, music venture, just big, beautiful concert. 3 days, love and peace. People just going on stage, playing rock and roll. Fucking Hendrix, Santana. God, who all was there? There were so many people there. It's insane.
Oh.
3 days.
Wait,
Oh yeah, right, I can't do that. In the middle of that.
No.
I got my phone handy. Like, I can't even list how many people were at Woodstock because it's kind of wild how many there were. Come on, let me...
Yeah, I can understand exactly why you would want Woodstock now.
Yeah, no kidding. Who could it have been?
Like, what the
Remember, Pro Stoic is threatening you, not me. Let's see here. Yeah, August 15th to 18th. It was scheduled for the 15th or 17th. I forgot about the extra day, because the poster always says 3 days. But let's see here.
This is why I tell Stoic's chat. If Stoic does something sus, you press the red button on the left, not the one on the right.
Oh.
But what happens? People press both buttons, and this is what happens.
Oh.
What I tell you?
Richie Havens, Ravi Shankar, I forgot he was there too. Arlo Guthrie, Joan Baez, Santana, Canned Heat, Mountain, Grateful Dead, CCR, Janis Joplin. The list goes on. It's like an insane list, but yeah, just 3 to 4 days straight nonsense, good or no nonsense, just straight up rock and roll. Hell, Hendrix played the U.S. national anthem there on fuzz guitar, and it sounded freaking amazing. So yeah, that's Woodstock in a nutshell for you.
Okay, I'm just lowering the volume a bit because of how Retro said it was too loud.
Thank you, Luxo,
Wait, actually,
helping us with
actually,
that audio
the-
check. Then again, part of that might
Yeah,
just been me getting excited about Woodstock.
I mean, you do get excited about Woodstock, but it's also again my audio thing on my side.
Fair.
Actually, yeah, I just gotta mess around on my end because it's a triple layer audio setup. Hopefully now it should be okay.
Hey.
Yeah. Yeah, I figured so. Is it better now? Zep, can you talk for a moment?
Hapapa taba. Hey, who wants to just hop in my time machine with me? We'll go to Woodstock. I'll just bring some extra water along.
Yeah, I was gonna pick the time machine one anyway because of that old joke about how I'm a time traveler.
Hell yeah. Perfect. I mean, all these are, well, they're all technically time machine related. But what criteria would you use to name your children? Right, this one is the one where it goes character focused. I mean, your choices are a non-heteronormative name to give them freedom to define themselves on their own terms. Something simple and friendly, like Bobby or Mary. I will research for a name that is pun-proof and joke-proof. No one will pick on them. The name of my favorite ship, like Galovich, Dare, or Narfield. Child plus current version based on birth order. Meh, no name? It's just too much work. We'll keep it simple. We'll go with something simple and friendly, like Bobby or Mary.
Do I got it? Why? If Skill was here, I would ask him a goddamn question.
What would you ask him, though?
What the fuck do I pick?
Do you know what his answer would be?
No.
Fuck you, just pick, probably.
Fucking damn it! Of course you would say that.
Of course. Novel Battle Royale.
Ah, fuck it. I'll just pick this one. What's the worst that could happen?
Oh, I guess I'll go for Scott. Ah, but then again, what would be the most appealing in a love partner? Kawaii eyes, tentacles, soft fur, 50 gigabytes of RAM, a taste for party, or a big horn.
What?
A big horn.
Okay, but what are these for? What? Whom's?
You know, what do you find appealing?
Yeah. What's most appealing in a
None
love
of-
partner? And fortunately, a couple streamers, or at least, yeah, a couple streamers I know aren't here to, pressure me into picking tentacles, so I'm thinking a taste for party.
Well, aren't you lucky?
Haha! At least none of them have spoken up yet.
Let me listen. What the fuck would be appealing in a love partner out of all of these options?
I mean,
Because my answer is none of the above.
sorry, that's not an option. You have to pick.
Fuck.
Haha.
I know which one Scale wants me to pick. I absolutely know, and I'm going to fucking yeet him. Luckily, he's not here.
Haha! Ain't you lucky,
'Cause
Scout?
Well, maybe he's lucky. The hell do I want?
Yeah, what the hell do
I don't
you
find
want?
this.
Oh, okay.
What? There was only 2 questions? Why?
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
Hey, we're on a Monster Prep.
That was one weird
All
fucking
right.
pop quiz.
It
Zerp.
happened. It happened. Star, thank you! Holy
Congrats
shit!
on 1,000 followers!
Oh my god!
Yeah, congratulations. Nice.
I just can't right now. Holy crap!
Congrats.
Oh, I'm sorry the game is paused on y'all's side right
No,
now,
no.
but I just...
No worries.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
About time.
Thank you for the bits, Narrina!
Congrats.
Discord, you wanna cooperate with me here? No? Oh, okay, fine. Don't. Oh, that's probably why. Duh. Yeah, I want to send it now. Oh! Twitch keeps removing your follows. Ah! I was there before. Hell yeah! Thank you from before, Star. Hey, that kind of makes Rice the 1,000th follower. But thank you all so much. Oh my god, I can't believe it. This is wild. This is fucking wild. Thank you all. I won't hold the game up too much now. But, oh, thank you so much. Alright.
So when's that celebration gonna be on, eh?
So, May 26th through June 1st, you're getting an entire week of collabs and nonsense and just wonderful, wonderful freaking stuff. I got games planned. I got some people lined up. If you want in too on it, just DM me. We'll figure something out. We'll try to get you in. We'll have some crazy stuff going. We got a Discord server. That's where all these are going to be taking place, I'm sure. Aside from Gremlin Pit night. But yeah, exclamation mark Discord if you want in. We got a cool server. We got wonderful people there. We just got chill times there. And there's that Discord link right there. Thank you, Narrina.
Oh, speaking about that, hey, what happened to the food thing?
The food thing? The food thing tomorrow?
Yeah.
Star, thank you for the sub! Woo! Oh yeah, there's the sub goal too. Shoot! Let's go! But yeah, tomorrow, I'm doing a, oh my god! Hype train, yo! Thank you, Star, holy shit! Guitar if it's there, hi Hot Rod, how's it going? God dang, Yes, Twitch, thank you, alerts. Yeah, I really checked my guitar input, it's right there, we're good. We'll do it right
Thanks
there.
for the follow, Rice Joe.
Rice Joe, so good. But yeah, tomorrow, Tomorrow, I'm doing a TV dinner alignment chart. What the hell is that? Find out tomorrow. Basically, post food. Share food with me. I got a link for Blue Sky posted. I got a Discord server you want to get in on that nonsense. I got so much. And that's just, we're just starting that off tomorrow. It's something I've been planning for a good while. Been floating the idea around. And basically, what it is like, hey, you got food. It doesn't have to be a TV dinner. But where does it fall on the TV dinner alignment chart? Is it chaotic good? Is it lawful evil? Is it true neutral? Is it neutral good? That sort of thing. So, if you want to see what nonsense we got going on, Narrina, thank you for the 2 gift subs! What else? What else can I say about that? It's going tomorrow.
But
we got food.
when's the deadline? Did the deadline pass to submit yet, or?
The deadline is, we're just gonna say it's like tonight, basically. I mean, I've got a good bit of food lined up already. I still gotta get a few more picks, but deadline tonight. So, get your food in real quick.
Pin that post for the food thing. Come on.
It's pinned right there in chat.
Okay, good.
Yeah, it's been pinned like every night.
you still got my special one, right?
I need to double check on that. I'll double check on that after the game. Because I've got a good few downloaded, so I don't know where everything's sitting. But, yeah. That's what's going on tomorrow. We got a lot of stuff tomorrow. But tonight, though, we got Monster Prom to go through. And I should probably explain a few things about what we're seeing on screen right now for you two. So I'm going to hover over here to the right real quick. On the right, you're going to see your stats. They're tied to your color, so I'm orange, Jade, you're blue, Narrina, you're red. It's going to, shuffle around when we trade places later on, but you got stats over here. Smarts, boldness, creativity, charm, fun, and money. Each stat is, or 2 stats can be aligned to one person. It's more biddies, thank you, Dio! But let's see, where was I? So,
I know
each stat is aligned to a person.
OBS disconnected on my side.
Where was I, though? So,
there we go. Yep.
You'll see over each of these areas, they can select there's an icon there. So, let's see here. Green in the top left is money. Yellow in the top middle is fun. The top right is boldness. Bottom left is creativity. Bottom middle is smarts, and bottom right is charm. And those will always be the same, no matter what. Like, those locations are tied to that stat boost. But you can always hover over this, or tab over it, or just tell me to, like, hover over it to remind you if you need to. But you may notice, over at the library here, we have a cat. That's the shop. That's where you go to buy an item. It'll cost you... I think usually it'll cost you money, but it can change around what it'll do to you. Oh yeah, it will cost you money in this. In future games, they change it to something else, basically, but... Yeah, you go over here, you'd buy a thing to get a stat, or, well, get some event going. Which, actually, I might do that just to get things going, but otherwise, you would just go somewhere to boost a stat, and then you'd also be given a prompt to, like, hey, do this thing. So, I'm gonna go to the library. And once you pick a location, no one else can pick it for that week. Well, that time frame.
What's up?
I got a hydration from Teebs.
Hydrate, you got it.
Heaps.
So, and now we also get, more little dialogue here. So, does anybody want to voice the cat in particular, or should I read the cat's dialogue?
You go ahead.
Alrighty. You missed me and my shit, huh? Worry no more. All this shit can be yours if you have the money. Not me, though. And, why is there only one thing in here? Oh, it's the genie lamp. Damn it. Show why does it cost 5? Damn it. I guess I can't buy anything.
No.
You know what my favorite thing in the world is? People who buy my stuff. Be one or be gone.
Let's go.
I'm at a disadvantage already.
No.
So yeah.
Let's see.
So yeah.
There we go.
Pick a location, get dialogue. Lather, rinse, repeat. It's all comedy.
This is the morning, so...
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like, basically, I'm trying to remember the whole cycle correctly. It's like morning, afternoon, evening. Morning and evening are basically the same sort of flow. Afternoon is
Someone
It was
tell
you
me
sit at a table
why?
with somebody.
Why is the bathroom over there?
You know, good
Why
question.
is it over there? Well,
Monsters are extra stinky. I don't
Yeah,
know.
they stinky.
yeah. I guess that.
That day, you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. Bray, how's it
Joke's
going?
on you. The reverse for me.
You gained +2
Hello,
smarts.
Gray.
Level
Cool.
3
Hi,
hype train,
Gray.
thank you all so much! Holy crap! Hey, I even gotten a thing. Well, I'm not gonna open it there. You spot Liam showing calculus or some images on his phone.
What?
2 of your classmates interacting without your interference? Unacceptable! You saunter over.
Why would I saunter over there? What the fuck?
You saunter over.
Oh god! Oh god, no!
Surprise.
Yeah, voice acting this fuck! Hello, Index.
Hi,
Hello,
Index.
Windex. Windex. What the fuck?
Why next?
I call this one mournful macaroni on polyurethane cafeteria tray.
Wow.
If I had to describe it, I would say that it is haunting, challenging, and very artistic.
What? Wait, what?
Haunting, challenging,
What?
and very artistic.
Okay, to answer Windex's question, this is my first time playing this kind of game. I have no idea what I'm dealing with. I am currently just... I can't... What is going on? And also... Stike, you what the fuck? What do you mean? What do you mean I'm cute?
Surprise!
What? What now?
Jade, you voiced the robot.
I can't even speak English.
What are you talking about? It's just 4 A words right there. It's alliteration.
Oh. No.
You can do it.
Here, if you don't do it, I'll just be wearing my
Adject-
voice out all night.
Adject. I can't. English.
Adjectives.
Do you see?
Okay, I'll do it. Adjectives acknowledged. Appreciating art.
I can't read English.
Well, if you appreciate that one, you'll really appreciate this next one. I call it pickled beets, and it is, obviously, even more artistic than the last piece I showed you.
Are you too high?
Index has got a good point there.
Query. How much more artistic is image2.jpg relative to image1.jpg?
Well, a lot more.
Am I dealing with two goofball freaking nerds talking about food?
Surprise! You are.
What the
Invalid quantity. Please provide a numerical value.
Well, that's a ridiculous question. Everyone knows that art can't be objectively measured.
Don't pinch my cheeks. Don't pinch my cheek. What the fuck?
Pinch the cheeks. Pinch the cheeks.
Pass
No!
ahead.
No.
Counterclaim. All things can be objectively measured. Temperature, altitude, smarts, boldness, charm.
Wow, calculus are just skipping creativity.
I mean, the stats are right there.
It seems like Calculuster is going to list every single thing he can't think of and or look up. And that's a pretty long goddamn list. Looks like you need to resolve this, but whose side are you on?
Can I pick the side of I don't give a shit?
You gotta pick one of these two.
Nope. Jade, you're taking somebody to prom. Which character?
I hate this.
Ooh.
Delete me.
Schultz got a good question, though. Which character do y'all find most attractive?
Between these two?
Well, I was figuring it was all the characters. So actually, Shoal, any. I did live. I reached 1K. Holy crap! I can't believe it. Let's see. I'm kind of leaning towards Zoe myself.
I think I'd have to go with Liam.
Ooh, not so charming.
Attempting to measure Jade's admiration for Liam.
Back to you. That's my admiration to both of y'all.
Dividing number of positive interactions with Liam by number of other classmates flagrantly flirted with.
The answer is you're dividing by 0. It's an error. Now get out.
Guess what?
Error, breaking down.
Oh my
Factoring in
fucking
Jade's
God.
probability of fixating on another hot classmate mere moments from now.
Please perish. Thank you.
Results tabulated. Admiration for Liam is approximately 6.
Ah,
Drop
6.
dead.
Out of.
I hope it's a negative number.
900.
Ooh.
Oh, thank goodness it is low.
Wow. On the one hand, I'm flattered to have achieved such authentic unpopularity with you.
You're welcome.
On the other hand, you totally lost me this argument, and that is very uncool.
You know what they say, skill issue. Get out.
Probability of Jade successfully romancing Liam. 0.00019.
Good,
Dang.
let's keep it that way.
Damn! It looks like everything can be objectively measured. Speaking of which, you lose -2 fun and -1 smarts. But you did get a little bit of affection from Liam.
Let's do this!
Can I just get the reverse instead and get no affection? Thanks.
Sorry. Gotta maximize it. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you figurative oral sex.
Wait, what? I'm sorry, what?
Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school plays as standards. You get +2 creativity!
Cool.
You notice Vera all up in Calculister's grill. She looks like she's all business, which, for Vera, is another way of saying all murder. Uh-oh.
But Farah, using my vast computational resources to secure the National Bank passwords for you is a crime, and crimes are not nice.
Who wants to voice Vera?
Nonsense. You know what else is a crime? Murder. And if murder isn't nice, well, then lock me up. Actually, I've just gotten word from my lawyer that I ought to retract that previous statement. Forget I said anything. Erasing all memory of previous 15 seconds. Resuming conversation from last checkpoint. But Vera, using my vast computational resources to secure the National Bank passwords for you is a crime, and crimes are not nice.
Ugh.
This is coming dangerously close to being a waste of time. Look, Cal, I'm what weaker people might call fond of you, but you'll get me those bank passwords, or I'll reassemble your component parts into a robot who will. Got it?
Uh-oh. This seems to be getting a little too intense. It's up to you to calm things down, but whose side will you take? But Calculator, banks are full of money, and money is the root of all evil. Therefore, removing money from banks makes them less evil. It's the right thing to do. Or, Vera, your mouth is asking for bank passwords, but your eyes are asking for confetti! So smart.
Analyzing syllogism. If evil is money, therefore money is evil.
Actually, I know how to read that. It was if evil. It was basically saying. Wait, actually, can you show the history log of the conversation? I'm guessing not. But
no, not in this one, unfortunately.
fair. The arrow is actually the definition for the word then, and then the exclamation point at the beginning of the word is to state not. So then, not evil, then whatsoever, blah blah.
Not evil,
It's,
or not money, then not evil.
Yeah, so if the exclamation point is in front of a word, it is used in computer stuff, has the replacement of not. The negation of the word, basically.
And there's your computer science lesson for the day, chat.
I stand corrected. Argument is deductively valid. Criminal activity legitimized. 1. Exception detected. If Vera receives all money taken in this way, how will she avoid becoming evil?
Hey, Morris, how's it going?
Becoming?
Ooh.
I mean, there's nothing to worry about. Calculaster, darling, money can't turn me evil. Because my various holding companies prevent me from ever technically having any.
Ooh.
I am happy.
I understand evading corruption is very similar to evading taxes. Exactly. I've always said taxes were evil. Exception successfully handled. Crime now defined as virtuous. Transferring passwords.
You're so busy
Oh
enjoying the
my.
champagne brunch Vera holds to celebrate, you don't even think about the potential long-term consequences of your actions. But what else is new? You gain +2 money and +1 fun.
Heck yeah.
And surprise, Morris, it's a late stream because we're with the Gremlin Pit tonight. And we're doing Monster Prom. So everybody, choose
Hi,
an
Morris.
object. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking.
Oh, what?
I'm gonna
What?
choose a
Isn't
D20.
an option.
Just an object. Choose an object.
Wait, what do you mean, what object?
An object.
What kind of...
I got a water bottle.
All right. Jade, what's your object? Just pick an object.
Tomato sauce?
Alrighty,
Tomato sauce, okay?
there we go.
I don't know.
Player orders decided based on how likely you would end up in prison if the police caught you trafficking with this in front of a school. So we had D20, water bottle, and tomato sauce.
Wait, what?
Something
I
tells
think
me
I'm gonna
I'm
have to go with
least
the
likely.
tomato sauces.
Ow, my stomach fucking hurts. What is going on?
How likely is it you would end up in prison if the police caught you with tomato sauce, a water bottle, or a D20? We gotta rank
Hell,
it. I'm kind of leaning towards tomato sauce too. It's like either that or the water bottle.
I have an
I
idea.
think the tomato sauce
ha-
is much more
No.
suspicious.
I think
I
so
have an
too.
idea.
Oh yeah?
I have an idea. Let's get chat voting.
Ooh, good idea. All right,
Whole
chat.
time?
Whole time.
All time.
Yeah. All right, chat. We're getting
Are
a
you
poll
doing it or
going.
you want me to?
If you want to do it, actually, so I don't have the game like hiding away too long.
Okay, I'll do it.
Set it for
Yeah,
like
just vote
I don't
over
know, a
on
minute.
Zep's news.
I mean, it seems reasonable.
I think you guys can all like vote over to Zep's side.
Good question. I've never actually seen that before. I don't think I've seen a poll across streams, across shared chats.
Yeah, I don't think I have either.
It doesn't look
Yeah.
like it does it.
Dang.
Yeah.
But chat, go vote! Quick! What's most likely,
go vote
least
on-
likely? Well,
Go vote on Zep's side.
we got good Monster Prom music going in the background. What did each of us say again? I picked the D20. Narrina picked a water bottle. Jade picked a
Tomato
just
sauce.
tomato soup. Sauce?
I said sauce, tomato sauce.
Okay. The other S.
Close enough.
Hey, I'm gonna make the news seem like. Well, hey, I don't need to do a lot to make this seem much better than the news, especially as goofy as this game will be.
Hey, that's a rave review. You're more interesting than the news.
I should use that tagline. That's my tagline. I'm more interesting than the news, and less depressing.
Exactly.
Meanwhile, while people are voting, I'm still staring at Stoic and Resha. What do you two mean that I am cute? What the fuck are you guys talking about? What the? What do you guys mean by that?
You'll never know. Or I mean, you'll probably know. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking that too, Index. Food is easier. And if we have a tie for like the last two, I mean, I can just like... Actually, ooh, am I going to be able to see the poll from here? I can just do that real quick.
What?
Boom, easy.
Right now,
Narrina-
it's
Narrina could tell.
Tomato
me.
it's tomato sauce 3.
Yeah,
The others are 0.
Tomato sauce has that clean one. That just means, like, you know, between the water bottle and the D20, I'm thinking the water bottle would be second. Oh, we got an ad break coming up soon.
Oh, well, if that break is coming up soon, I'll probably take a break to go to the bathroom then.
That's a good idea. I got like 4 minutes. Alrighty, tomato sauce wins.
Yeah.
Alright, so Jade first. Narina, I'm thinking water bottle second for you.
Sure.
Alrighty. And I'll take the D20 dead last because who's gonna get me for sneaking a D20 in?
Let's go.
Alrighty, so we're at noon for week 1. Now you get to pick a table to, like, sit and talk to somebody, or sit in the middle table where the cat is to buy something from the shop.
Why do I gotta sit with people? Can I not just go outside?
No, that's not in this game.
Oh,
You gotta sit with people.
I don't want to socialize.
Too bad.
Ugh.
I mean, you can go to the middle to either buy something from the shop or just not buy anything. It is an option.
Fair. I want to meet the genocidal person. What the heck is your problem?
You sit down with Zoe and Miranda. Miranda is paying no attention to her eating serfs, and Zoe is paying too much attention to them.
Ah, disgusting!
Alright, who wants to voice Miranda and who wants to voice Zoe?
Which one did you... You like Zoe, right?
I was going for Zoe. Well,
Are you going for Zoe, or are you going to voice Zoe?
I'll voice Zoe. How about that? Of these two, I like Zoe, but also that's what I said earlier when Shoal asked that question.
Okay. What are you doing, Zoe? Don't you know how rude it is to ogle other women's eating serfs?
I'm not ogling, I'm researching for my fanfic.
My dear, when it is about royalty, it is not called fanfic. It is called propaganda.
What the fuck?
What? Oh, I'm not writing about you right now. I'm writing about your eating serfs. Yeah, it's gonna be great. I'm gonna really dive into their inner lives, their hopes, dreams, and desires.
Oh, don't be silly. Serfs don't have any of those things.
Okay, question, what the heck is a serf?
Low class person, usually like described to in the medieval times.
Ah.
Like basically served under royalty.
Do they, serfs?
Oh, jeez.
The eating serf's eyes start between Miranda and Zoe, terrified. Should they speak or just shut up and eat? Dang, kitty stealing some cold cuts. You're right, Miranda. Most serfs don't have thoughts or feelings. Only the really expensive and rare ones do. Or make menacing eye contact with the two serfs. Silently place a piece of sushi in your mouth and chew violently.
I do not comprehend what any of these options mean.
What do you mean you don't understand silently placing a piece of sushi in your mouth and chewing violently?
Why?
I mean, that option, you get sushi.
Yeah.
So that's enough.
The top one, you're just talking about how you're just agreeing with Miranda on the top one.
Who's Miranda and who's... I don't know.
Miranda's
who's
the one
who.
on the right. Zoe's the one on
Oh.
the left. Ooh,
Wait a minute.
Miranda. Since Miranda's eating serfs are fish people, this is a lot like walking up to a human and deliberately eating a finger in front of them.
Oh. Okay.
I'm sorry for what I'm about to say, but your show of intimidation really makes Miranda's serfs clam up.
But yeah.
Oh, how majestic!
Ah, yes. Subtle threats of violence. A true sign of royal lineage.
Ma'am? You see my hands here? I got gloves on. You know what these are for?
Duel.
Listen,
Yeah.
I'm busy swooning.
Nah, I'm gonna give you a final word one of these days. With this. Not towards you, Narrina. I'm talking about the fish lady.
I know.
What?
What is it with mortals and not wanting their flesh eaten? It's such a weird hang-up.
If by weird you mean useful for controlling the masses, then I suppose I agree.
What is her problem?
The eating serfs try their best to ignore you as they stuff food into their quivering mouths. She's royalty, what can I say? You feel like you did the right thing, but you don't have much of a conscience, so that's not saying much. Anyway, Miranda's happy.
Let's do this.
What?
Yeah. Anyway, Narrina, where are you gonna go?
I'm gonna go here.
Oh, let me know when the ad break happens.
It's
Are we in
probably
ad break?
starting real soon. I don't see the thing up there anymore, but I will at least read out the narrator's things. You take your seat beside arguably the two coolest monsters in all of Spooky High. Here's hoping you can keep up with them. I don't know when the ad break's gonna start.
Should we wait or?
Let me check.
Whenever ad break happens, I'll probably take a short bathroom break.
Yep. Oh, now it started.
Here it is.
Perfect. Alrighty, we're
Bathroom
in ad
break
break.
it is.
For those of you not stuck in ad jail, hi, how you doing? How's it going? How you liking some goofy ass Monster Prom? The poor guy on the right. Ah, Liam Deliacourt. He's a 400-year-old high schooler. No, I'm not making any of this up. Oh, he's also a vampire. This whole series is so beautiful and so goofy. I'm so glad they released a fourth one recently.
How was that?
It was fun. It was a nice mix-up after the third one, which y'all worked together. It went back to the like traditional. You're all kind of fighting for the affection of one of the other monsters, but they added a good bit to the cast. Like they added a clown, they added a mimic. Who and what else did
A
they add?
clown?
Yeah, a clown. April
Oh, dear.
1st, I think, is her name. Let's see, but yeah, clown, mimic, who else? They always add different NPCs to each game. And let's see, of course, you know, plenty of returning characters, like Liam shows up again and is one of the driving forces for it. God, what was her name? Basically, like a Hell Warrior sort of thing, like Evil Warrior, Black Knight sort of thing.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm. There's those three. There was another one. I'm blanking out on who else they added right now. Can't remember. But yeah, like the theme for that is y'all just go to basically an anime convention or video game convention. Even well, anime conventions have video games played there anyway. But yeah, y'all go to Anime Con and same shenanigans happen. You try to woo somebody, you can phone in somebody to be like, hey, can you show up to the con? I kind of want to date you. Hey, you can take him on spicy dates even.
Spicy dates.
Spicy dates, that's a secret ending of that. You, yeah, you end up in the bedroom with one of them. For the spicy ending. It's a secret ending. But then there's also the traditional ending of like, yeah, you asked this person out to a date and they said yes, or yeah, you asked this person out to the date and they kind of told you you're kind of stupid and you just kind of went home and cried.
No. Well,
I'm not making that up really too much. I'm paraphrasing a little bit, but yeah, a lot of the endings where you fail is just like, yeah, you just went home and cried, or some other goofy thing that you make up.
feels bad, man.
Mm-hmm. It'd be brutal sometimes, which is why you gotta work on those stats and that affection.
Exactly.
Gotta woo them monsters. See what nonsense you get up to. Hey, the ad break's over. Welcome back from ad break, everybody. Hope y'all doing well. If you're stuck in ad jail, didn't get too utterly crazy wild out there ads. Or if you did get those goofy ads, hey. I'm guessing Jade's still AFK right now.
Huh?
Hi, welcome back.
Hi. What I miss?
Well, the ads are over.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We ready?
I'm ready. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
Alrighty. Farrah, are you eating manticore steaks again?
Yes, and it's delicious.
Don't you know the amount of cruelty involved in the mainstream meat production industry?
Yes, and it's delicious. Besides, Liam, you're a vampire. Don't you only consume things that are dead?
Well, yes, I suppose. But it's always ethically sourced, organic, free-range, and human. The human population is out of control, and eating them is the most environmentally responsible thing to do.
Don't
Listen.
let Stoic know that. Nobody let Stoic know that.
Listen, Liam. I happen to have a personal feud with every single animal I eat. I make sure to meet all of them first and ensure I'm devouring only the ones I hate the most. It makes it extra tasty.
Well, then, surely you can inflict such pain without going through the cruel meat industry and supporting factory farming. Isn't home cruelty better anyway?
You may actually have a point there. And if I get my hand in the pot, I can inflict even more effective and specific pain. And I bet there's a way to make money off this too.
Ooh, hang on. Somehow I've ended up arguing against my own interests here.
Liam, do you want to find innovative and creative ways to move society forward? Or do you want to oppose cruelty like every other weak mainstream loser?
Ooh. You can actually hear Liam's brain shaking as he struggles between his desire to be perceived as ethical and his desire to be perceived as creative. Maybe you could step in and help out. By either, the animals you kill may lose their lives, but what about their afterlives? Instead of letting their spirits go to waste as the byproduct of the meat industry, let's serve their eternal souls as a side dish! Or, Liam, animals are already suffering from ignorance! If Vera wanted to increase their pain, the best we can do is teach them the concept of death, so they really fear their fate. Let's educate cattle on metaphysics.
What the fuck is this game? What did you get me into?
Surprise! Something goofy.
I feel like I'm on drugs.
Oh, just wait till you meet Polly.
What do you mean?
You'll see soon enough.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, is that the one who just the one that was questioning about the wrong things?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna go with the first one. Perfect! I knew there was a way to monetize, and it keeps the animals from ever gaining an eternal resting place.
What the hell is it with Vera and animals?
That's my question.
But now the cruelty is extending even beyond their deaths.
Hell yeah, it is! Thank you for getting the ball rolling on this excellent scheme, Liam. And thank you, Narrina, for nailing down the specifics. Neither of you get royalties, though.
Aw.
That being said, I will get you a double scoop of Rocky Road Soul with sprinkles on top.
Ooh. Yum! Maybe? You don't know. You've never eaten a soul before. But it sure is delicious getting Vera's approval.
All right.
Alrighty, my time to shine. I think it's time we introduce you to Polly. You like sitting with Calculus and Polly at lunch because neither of them eat. So you've got plenty of space on the table for all your minifigs. Suddenly, Polly grabs Calculus's arm and points excitedly at the vending machine in the corner. Alright, give me a minute to get my voice ready for Polly. Y'all are getting some free Polly voice tonight, chat.
What do you mean?
He's gotta prepare.
What do you mean you gotta repair? What?
Jade, have you ever noticed there's a Polly voice redeem in my redeems?
What are you implying?
Calculaster, dude! Don't look down, but that vending machine is totally checking you out!
Impossible. Vendronica and I have a purely platonic relationship.
No way, dude! Take a look at her insides. No drinks. Dude, she's thirsty.
For
What?
drink.
For your
No.
shiny little ass!
Current status, highly uncomfortable with this topic of conversation.
This sounds like just the kind of thing that's none of your business. Time to interfere.
Oh my god. Is she a nymphal?
And a ghost. Wow, Polly. So just because the vending machine is a machine, you assume she has feelings for another machine? That's pretty racist. But Calculator, have you actually told Vendronica that you only want to be friends? Or is it time for a DTR?
What's DTR?
It's for Polly, that's for sure.
What? 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 What's it?
You might find out.
Huh?
Is that a thing I should have done? I am not used to communicating feelings, as I am not even used to having feelings.
Yay!
Yeah! You just gotta go be honest about your feelings! Don't lead her on!
But what should I say?
Just say what's in your heart, dude! Or you can get drunk first.
I do not have a heart, but I will try my best.
Calculator walks over to the vending machine and places a friendly hand on her chassis.
Jeez.
Oh, hello, Junior.
I'm sure that's actually a message if you actually translated that.
It probably is.
But that's also a lot of work to type it out.
Yeah.
I'm too fucking brain fried to even bother trying to translate.
Teams, thank you for the 1,000 biddies! Yo, holy shit, let's go! Thank you so
Wow.
much, Teams! Woo!
W-teeps.
Big W there, thank you so much, Teams! The vending machine solemnly dispenses a candy bar. Ooh. It is a single, lonely musketeer.
He is disappointed, but seems to understand my position. I hope our friendship will survive.
Yeah!
Sweet! Free candy! I don't eat food, but I love candy anyway for some reason.
That's good to know.
Wait,
Maybe you can convince her to love you as much as she inexplicably loves candy.
what do you mean you don't? What?
Yes, Jake?
What? But
Yes.
what? But what?
Mhm.
What?
Hmm?
What?
What's wrong?
Let's trade places.
What?
Everyone chooses a TV show. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players, though. Ooh.
Doctor Who.
Bacano?
I'm gonna go with The Simpsons.
Okay.
Players decide based on how plausible it would be for this show to be a secret play by anti-vaxxers to convince the general audience that vaccines are a bad thing.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry, what? What were the y'all? What did each of us pick again?
I picked Doctor Who.
The Simpsons.
I picked Bacano. What?
Okay, Doctor Who is still ongoing. Bacano ended quite a while back. The Simpsons is also still ongoing.
So you think it's between me and you, Zep?
I kind of think it is. Do we want to pull it, or do we want to just hit random? Because that's a bit of an
Yeah,
oddball
let's just
one.
hit random this time.
Alrighty. Hey, I'm second now.
You know what? It makes sense, and the order still makes sense.
Yeah.
I could roll with this. Bong, bing, bong.
I
Let's do
hope
this.
I end up with no one. I really hope I end up with no one.
You could just choose no one at the end.
And you tell me this now?
I've told you this multiple times.
But now you told me that I end up partnered with someone.
Well, you don't have to choose them at the end.
I wish I had known.
But how are we gonna get the funny dialogue and the funny freakouts? Anyway, that day an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback.
Damn,
You're clearly
Narrina.
a natural-born leader. You gain +2 charm!
Heck yeah.
Your performance in that game earns you a position as first pick on Vera's team for your next game. Sweet! When you get over to her side of the court, though, you notice her furrowed brow. She's having trouble choosing the next player.
Hey there.
As much as I hate to admit it, I brought you over here because I need your help. You see, my acceptance at a top-tier business school is riding on this game. Everyone knows business schools hate losers, and dodgeball is basically the new golf. I need to assemble a killer team, but my skills lie in discerning people's weaknesses, not their strengths.
Oh, she's blushing.
And that's where you come in. Help me pick the best team, and I'll be sure to remember you fondly when I'm crushing peons with my business degree.
Picking teams is your jam! You whisper in Vera's ear. Pick all the worst players. If we win, you're a god for leading losers to victory. If we lose, it's all their fault. Or, don't pick any of those chumps. I'll just hire us a team of homicidal dodgeball supermen who used to be mercenaries.
Oh no.
That bottom one tells me it's money, but that top one... Ooh, that's a tough one. You know, Morris,
think
funny
I'm
that you bring that up. That is
gonna-
actually something that's covered about what she feeds her hair.
What?
Have you noticed Vera's hair, by the way?
Made
Yeah?
of snake.
Mm-hmm. Silly little
I mean, isn't
snakes.
she a Gorgon?
Yep.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that make sense?
Yeah. But there is, like, they actually do bring it up. I don't remember if it's this game or a later game. That it actually brings up she feeds her snakes something.
Huh.
Okay, I think I'll go with this one.
Alrighty. So wealthy.
Solving problems through unfair application of capital. Just the thing business schools are looking for. Hire away.
You make a
Oh
call
boy.
to your preferred mercenary provider. Your PMP for short. And pretty soon, you've got a team of hobgoblins who look like they could beat the shit out of the moon! Despite the other team's protests, the game begins. It lasts 14 seconds. As the ambulance crew arrives to clean up the wreckage, Vera winks at you.
In the end, what matters most is that we work together as a team.
Aw, how nice. Yep, that's the moral of the story, alright. You gain +2 fun and +1 charm.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeehaw! Alrighty, my time. You know, if I'm going for Polly, I'm gonna need more fun, so I'm going outdoors. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy! You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself. But who cares? It's a rad party! You gain +2 fun!
What the fuck?
Scott and Polly pull you aside. One of them is holding each of your arms. Whatever's going on, it's serious. Whoa! We need your help, bro!
The midterm for AP Jump Scares is coming up tomorrow, and we're so unprepared.
We tried everything we could think of to get ready.
I rolled up the textbook and smoked it,
And I ate my homework.
but nothing worked. We only got one option left.
We gotta cheat, bro. We just need to figure out how to do it without messing with the teacher.
Or messing with the teacher. Either way, if you can help us, we'd be super grateful.
That's all the incentive you need. You hook them up with your ultimate cheating technique. Ooh, do I just take the test like normal and use this time machine to go back and change my answers?
There's that time machine again.
Mm-hmm. It's coming up so much. Or do I write all the answers on the teacher's face? He'll never see them there. Ooh. The hard part is trying to figure out which option's the right one. Actually, I think the time machine might be fun. Oh, smart. Okay, I'll take that. Ha! See? I told you Zerp would have a time machine. Polly reluctantly hands Scott $5.
Damn, Scott, you really are good at guessing when people have time machines.
What?
I guess you've just got an incredible sense of timing.
Timing.
Now, come on, let's grab this time machine and go screw up causality.
You were going to use that time machine to kill Monster Hitler, but this seems about as important. You get +2 boldness and +1 fun.
Let's go.
What? Yeah.
Hmm.
I feel like my brain is half fried.
Welcome to Monster Prom. You just gotta shut your brain off.
I can't.
But where are you gonna go? You can either go to the auditorium, class, library, or buy something in the bathrooms.
What? Why?
Don't ask.
The only
Look, what's her name is in the bathrooms. It's the only reason I'm saying that.
Yeah, the
the only thing you would sell in the bathroom.
Yeah?
You know what? Never mind.
She's running her shop there. She can sell anything in there. Like that genie bottle that Shoal made. That I still don't have enough money for.
Yeah.
That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you do a terrific job at acting. You
No,
act
I don't.
so
I regret
hard.
that.
No, you act so hard that some of your classmates in the audience throw roses at you. 7 roses to be exact.
Please don't.
Damn. Roses aren't a valid currency or stat in this game.
Good.
Anyway, you check your converter app to see if this could translate into something a bit more useful.
I hope not.
It seems 7 roses equals 2 creativity points. Sweet, you gain +2 creativity! You notice Miranda trying to put a smile on Liam's face. This should be good.
Oh no, is Miranda the
mermaid?
The
the mermaid?
royalty. Yeah.
Huzzah!
Oh no.
Dressed up as Princess
I
Daisy.
simply do not understand how you can be so gloomy all the time when the world is so full of wonder and magic.
Ha! I guess I'm just not part of the Everything is Beautiful club.
That's called skill issue. Anyways.
The Everything is Beautiful Club? Is that a secret club?
What? Oh, yeah, totally.
I want to join! I want to join! Oh, how can I join?
Help me.
Liam seems totally, sexily disinterested in continuing this gag. But you have no such reservations. You tell her.
I'm sorry. What? Time out. I'm sorry. What? How? What do you? What? What?
Yeah?
What do you?
Go on.
What do you?
Use your words.
What the fuck?
Yeah?
Do you mean totally sexually? What?
Disinterested.
Does that even make any sense?
Yeah, I was worried about that too, Shoal. I gotta see if I can, like, grind some money, because I want to see that genie, too. You're in luck! I just happen to have the membership paperwork right here. Magic is real! Or, oh, it's super easy to join. All I have to do is eat a bunch of cotton candy and crap out a unicorn, simpleton.
Yeah, I feel like picking this might just be a jerk.
So smart. Yeah, that's exactly what the bullshit fairy told me when we were playing checkers the other night.
I'm only picking that option just to piss her off, because that's currently my goal.
That. Just those 2 things?
No, you've also got to write gullible across your forehead in permanent marker.
Actually, you know what? Get me my vampire hunting gear now.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Wait, seriously?
Where's my hammer?
But Miranda's already gone. When you see her the next day, she's leading a unicorn and smiling from ear to ear. It's Monster Prom, gal. Or Hot Rod. Why'd I say, like I was saying Galactic.
I can't.
The Everything is Beautiful Club let me in.
Oh my
Huh?
god.
I had to fill out some extra paperwork because I had my manservant eat the cotton candy and poop out the unicorn. But I made up for it by tattooing gullible on his forehead instead of writing it.
Ooh. Yeah, well, you're welcome. Liam winks at you, and the wink is so cool, you automatically gain +2 fun and +1 charm.
Fuck you.
That weekend, something happened to Jade.
Help.
Perfect.
My tar-
Anyway, Hot Rod, welcome to a multiplayer dating sim.
Let's
I
go.
hate this.
Competitive dating.
It's the weekend, and you know what that means? Time to party down!
What?
Which is
Come on,
why
Jade, let's go party.
No.
But it is why it's sort of confusing that Polly seems to have brought you to a nursing home with a bunch of old people milling around.
Why? What? Why am I being dragged by Polly? What's going on?
How are you being dragged by Polly?
This is not at all what I was expecting from a birthday party for tequila.
What?
A birthday party for tequila.
Holly, what are you talking about?
It's a party for Senior T. Everyone knows Senior T is street slang for tequila.
What? Eh?
No, Polly. It's a senior tea party.
Hey friends, what are you doing here?
Why is everyone here? Help me!
Everyone
Get
is
me
here.
out of here! Get me out of here!
It's just a nursing home. It's okay.
Oh, I was looking to get trash, but no, that's not gonna happen unless I can steal enough cough drops. Scott, what are you
Actually-
doing here?
You know what? They all got a costume on. Hold on, I just
Yeah,
freaking. Here, I'm wearing my disguise on.
everyone's got.
I'm not gonna be. Yeah, I'm putting my glasses. I'm not going to be seen with those people. I'm not going to be with those people.
Oh, I never miss a senior tea party. They're the best. Nothing fuels sports muscles like tiny cucumber and cream cheese sandwiches. And old people always have cool stories to tell. Hi, Kotaro, how's it going?
This
I
is
love
so
boredom.
boring. I feel like I'm gonna come back to life just so I can die of boredom, which is how I died the first time too.
The fuck you mean you? Never mind.
Oh man, we certainly don't want that. Time to ring up your craziest, funniest friend to turn this party from a sleepy soiree into a hella lit rager none of you will ever forget.
No.
Except for all the senior citizens, because they're old and probably bad at remembering things. But a party you and your friends will never forget. Are you kidding? Surf's middle name is Fun. If he wasn't named after Fun, Fun was named after him. Or Narrina once had a rager so crazy the police had to send cops mounted on horseback, and that was just Narrina going over taxes with her accountant. Now I will say, this one is based on whoever has the most fun. But something funny may appear if you scroll over to the things on the side to see stats.
Wait, why can't I?
Oh, I might have
can't
to
do
do
it.
that.
Use your memory. So which of us was more fun?
Mm-hmm.
Like hell, I know.
Use your memory.
What memory? I am getting brain blasted by this fucking game. Also, a question, Narina, when the hell do you have an accountant?
Taxes.
What?
You know,
Yeah.
you get into tax accountant.
Uh-huh.
Look, taxes
I
are
don't
crazy
know
out
who
here in
had-
the States. You kind of need one person for specializing taxes. Hi, Trey, you got it, Hot Rod.
Chap, I don't know whose stat was what. I know Narina got a lot of stats. I just don't know what the fuck the numbers are. Uh-huh.
It's a 50-50. Could win, you could
It
lose.
really is. What do you mean I can win and can lose?
You could win or you could lose.
Oh, jeez.
That's why it's use your memory, too. Ooh, so fun. You called Narina and she walks in before the phone call is even finished.
Alright, now can I look at the stats?
Yeah, now you can.
I can't scroll on my side,
Oh,
so...
yeah. Now I can.
Fuck.
Oh! Mhm.
Yep.
Wow, do you live like super close or have you just gotten super good at teleporting?
Oh boy.
Oh shit! Screams the little old lady. Narrina is here! Turn down for what?
What?
Gosh.
An ancient man in a wheelchair throws a light switch, and the overhead lights go from fluorescent to flashing bright primary colors as a disco ball drops from the ceiling.
I'm sorry, I'm just gonna say this real quick. I imagine Stoic being that ancient man. I'm just gonna say that. I'm just going to say.
Hell yeah, Stoic, throw that light switch.
Reminding me of Homestar Runner with that one fucking scene of the light switch rave party.
What the hell, though?
Oh yeah, Narrina always drops by just in time to celebrate Senior T. An elderly woman reaches into a cupboard and pulls out an enormous bottle of tequila.
Oh my god.
I knew it!
God, why didn't you say anything before?
Oh, I was just confused. I thought you said you were bored, but the Senior Tea Party before the Senior Tea Party is super fun. So then I assumed you said, I'm a board, so I was trying to figure out if you were a skateboard or a surfboard or a cheese board.
No.
Oh my
or a
god.
keyboard or...
Forget I asked.
Anyway, all the old people are really impressed that you know Narrina personally, and have her phone number. And your potential love interests are really impressed that you impressed that old people.
What?
It was a great day of fun, tea, and Senior Tea. You're drunk, but also feeling fancy and sophisticated. And I've gained +2 smarts and +1 boldness.
I hate this.
Let's trade places.
I hope I don't get chosen again.
I mean, you just gotta choose a song.
Entry of the Gladiator?
Ooh. Do I want to pick the song I posted in my daily song channel over at my Discord server? Cough, cough, exclamation mark, Discord.
You know what? That reminds me now.
I'm
Dang it,
picking
not-
Safety Dance.
Ooh. Actually, I'm gonna go with Jump.
Okay. Wait, I have to press.
Yeah. Player orders decide based on how intrigued you would be to hear the story of a couple that states that this is their song.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know both you guys' songs, so.
What was your song, Jade?
Entry of the Gladiators, aka the Clown Song.
That would be a very intriguing couple song.
Yeah, I'm kind of leaning towards Jade for that one.
Yeah, I think Jade needs to go first.
Yeah. Then Narrina, it's between you and I. Because I will say, if you pick somebody and then pick random, it's just going to randomize everybody.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, Jump
yeah.
for a couple. I think that's a little intriguing.
That's going to be something. Considering it's a song written about somebody who's about to jump. And Dad,
Okay, so-
Police, thank you for the follow!
Jade first, Zep next.
Sure. Hope
Well,
you do
since I'm
well,
no longer
Scout.
at the team.
Enjoy that concert, Scout.
Let's go.
Alrighty, where are you gonna go, Jade?
Hmm?
Where are you gonna go?
Like, fuck, I know.
You can go anywhere.
I can quite literally go anywhere.
You can.
Yeah. Why can't I move my cursor? Oh,
It's based
okay,
on like the thing on the left side.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kotaro. Hey, yo, glad the opener was great. That day he spent some time on the library's PCs, mining some bitcoins. Dang, I was gonna pick that so I could get more money. This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency. But yes, that nobody actually has any fucking idea how it really works. Anyway, you gain +2 bitcoins, which is equal to $2 million!
Holy moly.
Which unfortunately is equal to 2 monster dollars, so +2 money.
Eh.
You see Liam staring at his cell phone, sighing deeply.
Why am I always bumping into the fucking vampire?
You're destined for Liam. Probably.
Well, in that case, the exit is to your right. Have a nice day. Also, someone tells Skell that, help.
Maybe one of his favorite bands signed to a mainstream record label, or the exact shirt he's wearing is featured on a magazine cover. You decided to check in with him.
Greetings, my friend.
You know StartKicker? That vile website where people crowdfund projects not good enough to get real investors?
I'm gonna say one thing right now. Every time I hear Liam's voice, my immediate reaction is this guy a fucking ASMR video content creator? I swear to God.
No, he's just a hipster.
Touche. Also, fuck you, Skill.
Wow, thanks, Liam.
Do you not know why you exist?
I feel like that is
This game was on Kickstarter.
Well, today I found something of some interest. A time machine. I mean, it's clearly another terrible overpromise that will be released at least a decade after the due date.
Zep, is this where you got your time machine?
Maybe.
On Start Kicker.
Yeah. How else was I gonna get to Woodstock? Nearly 60 years ago.
You know what? Well, shit. Fair point.
And in the end, it will be way shittier than promised. Like a toaster attached to a clock.
Hey, don't diss my toaster. What the fuck?
Hey, don't diss my clock.
Yeah. Hey, Zeb, you want to team up and throw hands against Liam for that?
Hell yeah. Sorry, Liam, my boy,
Dear.
you're going down. A toaster attached to a clock? Genius! You discreetly write that down in your $1 million notebook. Let's see if you can beat those guys to the market.
But I was sighing deeply because I couldn't help but think, supposing I were to acquire such a machine, I wonder, where in time would I go?
Woodstock.
3.85 billion BC, so you can be into existing before it was cool. Or, everyone knows that the dopest time in monster history was 1925, specifically July 26th, 2 to 5 a.m.
Just because of how specific this is.
Ah, yes.
So smart.
I remember 1925, July 26th, 2 to 5 a.m.
The fuck you mean you remembered that?
He's over 400 years old.
It was the
Oh
dusk after
fuck,
old.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
It was the dusk after old Ernest Hemingway's party. Me and the boys were celebrating at good old Pamplona, drinking sangria like it was water.
Okay?
They even prepared a special batch for me, without those pesky little pieces of fruit. I almost never drink sangria because of those.
Wait, okay, sangria actually has fruits?
Yeah,
Is it
sangria is
fruit?
basically like wine and some other alcohol. Usually I've had it with a brandy. And fruit that's been marinating for like about a day. Chunks of fruit.
Huh. I didn't know
tasty.
that.
Mm-hmm. It's also boozy
I
as hell.
I can't really drink any alcohol because the last time I tried, I ended up having a nosebleed immediately, and then 10 minutes later, I'm unconscious on the floor.
Ooh, yikes.
And that was
Oh, no.
that was just from a sip. And it was kombucha of all things.
So no sangria for you.
No.
It's true, you can't
Wait,
make
what
it.
do you mean?
Prison wine. Toilet sangria.
Whoa, time out. You can actually make alcohol in a toilet prison?
Yeah. There's plenty of stories out there about people doing it.
How? How did... What? Huh?
Desperate times call for desperate measures, Jade.
But
Mm-hmm.
how do you?
Yeah. As Jade just slowly backs away from the microphone.
I feel like I am descending into madness.
Welcome.
What have you guys done? What have all of you guys done? Not just Zepp and Narrina, even chat. What? I need to remember. Don't ask too much. Don't ask too much.
Yeah, don't think on it too hard. Have fun at the concert, Skill!
Little pieces of fruit are the eighth thing I hate the most in my beverages. Right between floor cleaner and sentient milk that has controversial opinions on opera.
What the fuck is sentient milk?
It's milk that's sentient. How hard is that?
Why is milk sentient?
Why does it have controversial opinions on opera? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, it's a good question.
That is also a fair point.
When dawn was imminent, Ernest came to me and said, "Ah, Liam, the world is ours. We could feast on it forever."
Nanny the fuck?
I told him, "You're right, Ernest, but remember, I'm a vampire and, you know, the sun also rises." And the rest is history.
What? What do you mean the rest is history?
Well, it happened.
You're right, my friend. July 26th, 1925's 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. was the best of times.
See, it's history. It happened almost 100 years ago.
Oh, let me guess. The others died.
Thanks for making me remember such fond memories. Maybe some night soon we can share some little pieces of fruit-free sangria and create new fond memories to time travel back to once in a while.
Ya bite! Ya bite! Ya bite! No! Get away from me! Get away from me! Ya bite! I'm getting the garlic! I'm getting garlic!
Whoa! You already booked tickets to those soon-to-be fond memories with Liam and saved the date in your phone. You gained +2 charm and +1 smarts.
Ow. You know what? No. No. Get out! I'm getting me mallet! I'm getting me mallet, that's it!
Dang, Eustace.
Look, I got my mallet out, okay? I'm going to bonk him every time he shows up now. This is what's gonna happen from now on. He shows up, he gets near me, he's getting the bonk.
Alright.
Alright, where am I gonna go? Not the library, so I can't get any more money. Whew. It's up to one of you two to buy the genie bottle. Ooh.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to... I'm thinking I might have to up my charm so I can try to get Polly going. Except that's the gym, damn!
Yeah, that's where the shop is.
Crud. You know, I'm just gonna go to the bathroom. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority! I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms! You get +0 shits, but you gain +2 boldness. Scott's also in the bathroom, and he seems upset. Whoa! I just don't know what's wrong with my pee! I've been peeing in the same stall for months now, and other people still use it. Can't they smell my pee? Don't they know this stall is my territory? Friendly reminder that Scott is a werewolf. I peed all over the stall, every inch. You think I have weak pee? No way! My pee is strong. I just need to figure out the right way to use it. If you were me, how would you use your pee to claim this bathroom stall? Well, I'd either put a curse on the stall that releases vicious demons to devour any intruders. It'd be a hell of a prank. Or I'd stand next to the stall and pee on anybody who tried to go in. Not so charming. But no, I can't! I don't know all these people! They're mine, so I can't pee on them! Duh! It's like the first rule of peeing on things! It's like my dad always says, don't pee on anything you don't want to own! I can't believe how ignorant you are about pee, dude! Sorry I even asked. You chalk it up to cultural differences, but that doesn't make it hurt any less. You lose -2 smarts and -1 charm. Damn.
Let's do
Dang.
What the fuck?
Alright, I'll go by the thing.
Ah, excuse me. Ooh! Now everything's here.
Oh. That's a lot of stuff.
See you later.
You know what? All profits made are donated to a good cause. Spoiler alert, the good cause is buying me a new phone. Sweet.
Uh-huh.
Trade places. Alright, what's an activity? Streaming Monster Prom with your friends.
Cooking.
Ooh.
experiments.
Alrighty. Players decide based on how controversial it would be if someone confessed that 9 years ago the US president forced them to do the activity in exchange for lots of money as part of a weird fetish.
Fuck.
Okay, I gotta see when this game was released, because that might actually throw my answer really weird.
Oh my god. What?
2018, damn. This game wasn't released 9 years ago.
Oh my god.
My vote's for Zep.
Alrighty. So, play Monster Prom.
What was Zep's? Okay.
Streaming a game of Monster Prom with your friends.
Oh my god.
So if I'm taking first, who's taking second between cooking and experimenting? Which... Admittedly, experimenting, that could go anywhere. I think it took a cooking. But which one's more fetish-sized? Probably experimenting.
Eh. I would probably think experimenting in the end because of, where the fuck that's gonna mean.
Alright.
Alrighty. Me, Jade, and Narrina. It's
It's
noon. Bing bong, bing bong.
All right.
He's here!
That Jade's here.
Anyway, time to... I was trying for Polly, but I'm getting so much affection with Scott. Do
I don't know, he didn't really like you last time.
It's true, he didn't, so maybe I still have a chance with Polly. When you arrive at their table, you find that Polly and Liam aren't eating. They're just taking pictures of their food.
Hey, boo.
Welcome to the Don't Eat So We Just Take No Food Pics zone, baby! We believe that food, like heavy construction machinery, should be seen and not tasted.
I agree. You shouldn't taste heavy machinery.
Yeah, I mean, have you ever tasted heavy construction machinery?
Polly's on the same wavelength.
Have you? I don't know, maybe. My weekends are usually kind of a blur, like last Saturday. There'll be plenty of time to chronicle your sexploits later, Polly. Right now, we need to focus on these food pics.
While Liam and Polly were busy bantering, you were busily arranging a dope food pic of your own. And now to complete your masterpiece. A food pic, but instead of food, it's just a bottle of whiskey and ketchup on it. A food pic of Liam taking a food pic. So meta. I'm going with the bottle of whiskey and ketchup.
Yes.
Oh my god, yes! I love liquor at lunch! Wait, but you don't eat or drink. That's why I allowed you at my extremely cool food pic table. How do you even drink liquor? Duh! I make an alive person drink it, and then I possess them and suck the drunkenness out of them, obviously! I suppose that's not too terribly dissimilar to how I get drunk. But why? I put ketchup on the whiskey bottle. So that's food? You can't just drink a bottle of whiskey without ketchup on it for lunch! That wouldn't be a meal! Ah.
You can't argue with that logic, nor do you want to, because then how would you justify getting drunk at lunchtime?
Let's go.
Yeah, this is Cards Against Humanity about us a dating sim. Anyway, Jade, where are you gonna go?
I think my brain's fried.
Yeah,
You could go
I'm gonna
see
have-
the genie.
it's true.
Yeah, see the new guy.
Grant
Who the
and the
heck are
Coven are in the middle of a heated argument. You sit down hoping you can make some peace, or perhaps to pick up the pieces?
Ugh.
Oh, that's gonna be a good voice for Grant. Good night, Stoic. Sleep well. Thanks again for the raid.
Bye, Stoic.
Thank
Good
you,
night, Stoic.
Grant. Having a good time there, Jade?
I am suffering internally.
Like, really, how can you call yourself heroes? Do you even hear the words that vomit out of your mouths?
Whoa! Gotcha Gurus, thank you for the raid! And Ivy, thank you for the raid! Holy crap, double raid! How's it going, Raiders? Welcome on in. Frozen Wolf, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in, Raiders. How's it going? For those that don't know me, my name's Sep. I'm some chill dude out here on the internet playing games guitar, cutting up a storm, and tonight we're playing some Monster Prom. We're getting silly. We're getting all the alerts going off right now. And we got a special mod in here that Shoal made. How's it going, Moose and Moon Ivy? How you both doing? How'd your stream go? What'd you both stream? I totally missed that shadow. Woo-wah. Ooh, how was Woo-wah? And how's it going? Hope y'all are doing well. And if you have to raid and run, I understand, but hey, do share, do share. Where did I leave off on this one, though? Yeah, of course. Thank you, Narrina, for helping out with the shout-outs.
Yeah.
But let's see. Where were we?
We saved the innocents, blah blah, and yet there you went, leaving a law-abiding genie like myself stuck in the lamp for ages. You're just as selfish as everyone else.
Okay, I gotta say though, that design for the genie is really damn cool. I actually like that design.
Crazy
Yeah.
good design there. He's not.
Yeah, no, like real.
Well, okay, I guess he's technically telling the truth.
Enough of this.
For like the 1,000th time, can't you see that was for the greater good?
The greats are good.
We'd make that decision over and over if it meant saving the whole world again.
Who are
Okay.
these people?
Okay, so the three on the left are the Coven. I forget all their names. One of them is named Joy. I think one of the others is named Hope, and I forget the third one's name. Basically, they're witches.
Oh.
And romanceable, too. In later games.
Oh boy.
Oh, so I assumed the secret hideout with a mini fridge which was a matter of life or death, huh? Sure, I definitely believe you. No sarcasm here.
Believe it or not, it did sound sarcastic.
You know what I'd wish?
Hey, you got a lot of voices in here, too. Ooh.
Let's see how you handle a little taste of that justice you're all so fond of. Hey you, Jade, make a wish. Don't hold back. Make them suffer.
Oh. Fuck.
Oh,
You.
haha. Wow, things are really tense. Now's your chance to solve this problem once and for all. Ultimate power is in your grasp. What do you wish for?
I don't like this.
A peaceful resolution to this week's episode, or a bag of quarters and a fry reheater. Ooh.
Wow.
Impressive.
What? Wait, hold on. What?
Hydrate, you got it, Outspark.
Great choice,
Crap,
Jade. This will definitely increase our ratings. The villain finally admitting his wrongs and joining the forces of good.
Somehow it tells me I picked a bad decision.
Really?
You're serious? I'm the good guy in all this. But a wish is a wish. I literally have no choice but to grant it. You happy?
What?
Grant snaps his fingers, as always. You wait patiently for the impressive fanfare that accompanies all his magical outbursts. But all you get is projectile dysfunction.
No.
When the smoke clears, you find your classmates' mouths zipped together. Like, actually, all together. All four of them mouth to mouth, to mouth to mouth.
Wait, what? Huh?
Mouth to mouth to mouth to mouth. We don't have a sprite for that, but trust us, it's pretty kinky shit. If we hadn't seen it ourselves, we would have assumed it was one of Zoe's fanfictions.
Oh no.
That's some narrator energy right there. Hey yo. Oh, break time. What you on about, Sari Bot? Oh. Actually, if it's break time on Jade's side, I might go get some more water real quick. So I'll BRB.
Oh God. What?
It's okay.
Oh, I'm fine. Perfect. Absolutely nothing. Nada. Such thing. My brain cannot comprehend I'm just, you know what? Just, this is fitting for me now. I'm just gonna keep these
Alright.
glasses on.
I'm back. I come bearing water.
Hey,
Welcome
Zeb,
back.
how you like my new glasses?
I gotta see your new glasses. I'm waiting
Hi.
for it to load on my side. Why is Twitch riding the struggle bus on my side?
Good question. This is not my glasses.
Nice.
They're just nice. They're just gonna keep spinning.
So much spinning.
I hate this.
You're having a great time with this game, aren't you? That
No.
water star.
Look, the
You
chef
drink water.
dude says kiss the cook, and it looks like a little dinosaur.
Yeah, I hadn't noticed the outfit. I was wondering just what the creature was.
Anyway, they struggle desperately to try to unzip the tangled mess. Defeated, the foursome rushes off to the Velcromancy class in hopes that someone dabbles in zippers.
Oh no.
Oh, thank goodness.
Well, that wasn't quite what you wished for, but hey, they're finally working together on something besides getting on your nerves. You feel much more peaceful.
Actually, you know what? That is so true.
The audience applauds your unexpected twist on their typical narrative formula. You've even been booked to write another episode next
Wow.
season. You gain +5 creativity.
Wait, hold on. There's an audience?
I mean, apparently we
fuck?
missed some of it, but still, a lot of
Where?
that dialogue was great. I need to see the rest of it now.
Where's the audience? I didn't see the audience behind me. I turned around to look.
Surprise.
Damn.
But where's Narrina?
That's
gonna
right.
go? You approach Vera, who is conspicuously cutting up an enormous stack of credit cards and feeding the pieces to her snakes. Ah. Zoe is sitting across the table, staring intently at Vera and frantically scribbling into a notebook.
A little privacy, please. This is obviously a business luncheon, which means that it's a write-off.
Zoe's longest purple tentacle creeps an inch closer to Vera. Then Zoe scoots her whole chair a little closer.
Back up. I bite.
Interesting.
Are you even listening to me? This is a life or death situation for you, dork.
Not what I would have expected.
Damn it, Zoe. Besides my obvious beauty, entrancing charm, and tremendous wealth, what are you looking at?
Oh, it's not obvious?
Zoe flips over her notebook to reveal a massive chart of Vera's snakes and all of the different ships between them. There are so many arrows and symbols and snakes that you're worried she might actually be summoning some kind of fanfic demon.
Oh, God.
At first, I was really into my main ship of the front left snake with the back center snake. They just have a really natural pairing, you know? But then I started thinking about the rivalry between all three front snakes, and how it could be this kind of triangle rivalry let me try that again. Triangle rivalry hate sex kind of thing.
Zoe.
And honestly, it just really got me into questions about the rules of the Snakeverse. Like, can they get married? Can they move positions on the head? Do they have tails that are inside your head? And...
Zoe!
Fairy, you just have to tell me. How do the snakes poop? I have to know!
That is enough. You're hereby banished from this table. Go ship my snakes from a safe distance before I get a restraining order, you little purple disaster.
You decide to intervene because 1. You care about your friends, 2. You don't want to see them kill each other, and 3. You've been wondering about the whole snake poop thing yourself, and 4. Tsunami's telling me to hydrate. Hydrated!
time.
All of which is events typically are based on them being heroes in a TV show style thing. They usually reference characters' arcs and stuff to their thematics. Also ad breaking like a minute. Now Vera, maybe knowing the allegiances, preferences, and sentiments of your snakes could be the ultimate trick for the silkiest, most dangerous hair ever. Or, Zoe, I think I've stumbled on the ultimate Vera shipping chart. Look, Vera's hair and Vera cross being left alone.
So,
Flipping
Oh.
cool.
Exactly. For example, I could tell you that the snake on your forehead is insecure about its girth and length, and that makes its poison less deadly, and its relationships less healthy.
For maybe the first time ever, you've made a good point. I milk my snakes and sell their poison, so it'd be great to know which one is the most potent and virile. Also, I've always wanted to wear a hat, but my snakes won't sit still and the hat will fall off my head, and that's obviously unacceptable.
Zoe gives Farrah the full rundown on serpent synergy, with a little coaching from Zoe. Back center snake works out its insecurity issues with front left snake, and Farrah's hair has never looked more emotionally mature. And let's trade places, and we got an ad break going. But everyone chooses celebrity.
We got a problem.
What's the problem?
I don't know any celebrities.
Just do a quick Google.
How about we just random this one?
I'm fine with that too.
Okay.
That
Yeah.
would probably be the better option. I mean, unless I pick the celebrity as being Zep because of the 1K followers.
Gosh, yucks. I mean, player order would be decided based on how likely it is that the selected celebrity is secretly part of a cult.
Oh my god, I just realized something. If I just randomly had picked Stoic, that would have been hilarious because of how people could joke about how he has a cult.
Ooh! Dang, that would have been great.
That would have been a hilarious choice.
Actually, you know what? How's about that? Let's just throw that around as a quick discussion while the ad break's going on. I mean, we'll still go with random, but... Stoic, myself, who's the third person? Who is the third person that would be secretly part of a cult, and then, I guess, like, it'd be a duel between themself and myself, probably? Unless they somehow top Stoic. Or, then again,
mean,
it
wouldn't
is
the obvious-
secretly part of a cult, so...
I mean, wouldn't the obvious choice also be Talk? Because, you know, Eldritch.
You know, good point there. And we are dealing with an Eldritch being in this game anyway.
Wait, so that means it would be a three-way duel between you, Talk, and Stoic.
Alright, so who's secretly part of a cult and not obviously part of a cult? Lamb, ooh.
I mean, there's a point that how both you and Talk have played Call of the Lamb. I don't think Stoic has, but Stoic has that community joke of having a cult.
Ah!
So where does that lead?
What's the likelihood of all this? Because damn, that's a tough one here.
Okay, remind me what the question was.
Player order would be decided based on how likely it is that the selected celebrity is secretly part of a cult.
Okay, so between the three of you guys, which of you would be secretly part of a cult?
Yeah, how likely would it be?
Probably you, because the keyword here is secretly.
Ooh.
The other two is like you have an Eldritch person probably gonna have a cult, and you have the other person who already kind of has a, you know, secret cult kind of deal.
Ah.
So that would mean you were the only one who people would less suspect of having a cult, which that means you are secretly part of a cult.
I like this. I
No,
like
no,
this
no,
would-be
no, wait.
scenario.
You also have the Church of Whaleism.
Oh.
Forgot about that.
Hey, like any good church, that's a cult.
So that means it's few you got a cult. Great.
Yeah.
So who is it?
Well, I guess it's a toss-up there, but Alaska just raided me! Welcome on in, Raiders! How's it going? For those that don't know me, my name's Zep. I'm some chill dude out here on the internet playing games, guitar, and cooking up a storm. And tonight, as part of the Gremlin Pit, Narrina, Jade, and I are all playing Monster Prom, the first one. How's it going? Let's go. I have no raid message. I love that so much. How you doing? How's it going? What'd you play? What'd you stream? How'd your stream go? And thank you so much for the raid. Alright. Oh, I'm first, Jade second, Narina's third.
So it is true, you do secretly have a cult.
Shit, how'd you know? Hydrate, you got it. Also, hi, Z4. Monster Prom has been great. It's been goofy. Jade's been having a wonderful time, haven't you?
I am being tormented by the insanity of what the fuck is going on here.
Yeah, wonderful time, see?
Yeah.
It's been going good, though. We're in week 2. Almost done with week 2.
Oh, don't forget to mention we got the genie thingy.
Yep, we have a mod that Shoal made. And it's been... We've seen one event with it so far. It's been goofy. I enjoyed it. But where am I gonna go now? Ooh, I gotta figure this out. Sounds like Monster Prom. Ain't that the truth? I think I'm just gonna go outdoors and have some fun, actually. Gotta boost my fun up some more, so I can make sure I get with Polly. But that day during recess, you start a half-hour rape that goes full crazy. At one point, Juan, the small magical Latino cat, slips on a banana peel. You start to laugh at him. Who's everybody playing on asking to prom? I'm playing on Polly.
I think Narrina is going for Gorgon, right?
Yeah, Vera.
I'm trying to get no one and just throw hands with everybody. Unfortunately, I'm failing because for some reason the freaking vampire keeps coming after me.
I mean, it's destiny. Get that good food, Baronub. Hope it's good dinner.
No.
And welcome back to the Water Star.
Welcome back.
But Juan, the small magical Latino cat, who does make a physical appearance in Monster Prom 2, Monster Camp, asked me to stop, but you don't. You laugh so hard at him that you somehow steal +2 fun from him. Hooray!
Okay, deal? No, I don't want the vampire. Get him. I'm getting my vampire hunting here if he dares goddamn approach me. And also for Alaska. Oh, don't worry. I'm not going to the prom alone. I am just burning the whole thing down.
Wow, you're gonna trap so many monsters in there, you know?
Skill issue.
Anyway, you're taking a break with Scott, Damien, and Vera when the whole wolf pack comes stomping over.
Oh god.
Oh, hey, Damien.
Oh, great. It's these boneheads again. I wonder what they want.
The wolf pack is here. Hey, Scott, what's up, dog? And non-dogs. Eat shit, you fucking flea farm.
What the?
Whoa, Damien, calm down. These guys are my cousins. Even more important, they're my teammates.
Oh, yeah. Well, if we're so important, how come we didn't see you at the dog park last full moon?
Last full moon? Oh, wow, I don't remember. I was at the bowling alley with Damien and Vera, and then it was the next morning I was naked and covered in blood.
Oh, yeah, that night was rad. We all wake up naked and covered in blood after a full moon, Scott, but we wake up naked and covered in blood together. You know why? Because we're werewolves. Question is, are you?
I'm sick of these creeps always harassing Scott. We need to get rid of them. But how?
Well, either I pretend to throw a ball really far, but actually just hide it behind my back. A fiendish deception. Or I stack Vera and Damien on my shoulders to make myself as big as possible. Ooh. Ooh, this is a tough one. I'm trying to figure out what it goes better with.
I am just screaming internally from Dio's response right now.
Vampire the moment he sees Jade. Crab. Ooh. You know?
What you gonna do?
I'm gonna try for the stack. So bold. Battle stations! You cry, and your friends spring into action. At least, Damien springs into action. You never practice this with Vera. Hell yeah, Damien's got my back.
What are you two? Ah!
Damien yanks Vera up onto his shoulders. The three of you tower over the wolf pack.
Whoa, where'd that huge gorgon come from? And does she have a demon head for a dick? What the fuck? Whatever witchcraft is going on here, we're not into it. We're sports jocks, not warlocks.
Oh my god. I can't. What the fuck was that?
Yeah?
That is an imagery.
Look, it's just Vera on top of Damien on top of me. The wolf pack flees, and you manage to get Scott calmed down shortly afterwards. You disengage from your classmates. That was metal as fuck! Demon Head Dick is gonna be the name of my new noise band!
Oh.
Whoa! I already knew you guys were best friends, but when you work together, it turns out you're also my biggest friend!
Yeah.
Well, I have to admit, I did quite like being taller than everyone.
And you have to admit, you kind of like being under her. You gain +2 creativity and +1 boldness.
Let's go.
My God. What are the stats currently?
Well, your stats are there, but here's everyone's.
Yeah. Huh. Okay.
Mm-hmm. But now the important
Yeah,
question
where'd
is, where are you gonna
If,
go?
you know, why can't I have control over my... What's going on?
Good question.
Oh, wait, I'm dumb.
Oh,
I think I might be dumb. Why is it not giving me control over the thing? Federal game?
there we
There
go. Game's so good, Shoal.
Actually, I'm curious. What the hell happens if you go to class at night? I'm actually curious.
Well, that day, the teacher's just tired of teaching. So she recurs to the classic technique of not giving a shit and putting on some kind of historical TV show for you to watch.
Okay.
What you don't expect is that it's
Uh-oh.
super effective!
Huh?
God bless the golden era of television. The TV show is compelling thanks to the ridiculous amount of nudity and bloodshed. But at the same time, you actually learn a lot about history.
Huh. I guess the more you know.
You gain +2 smarts. At the end of class.
Please.
I mean, at the end of class, the teacher passes back your quizzes from last week. Liam looks at his and sighs.
You went to the vampire again.
Mm-hmm.
I hate this. Delete him.
Just another just another fascistic assessment in a long line of fascistic assessments. Don't get me wrong, my performance on these little charades is exceptional. I am devastatingly intelligent, but
Keep yapping, you fucking Pac-Man looking freak.
I find the entire enterprise distasteful. Must we be weighed and measured like so much raw steak?
Wait, are you calling yourself raw steak? Didn't we have this discussion earlier with the Gorgon lady about meat and ethical... What? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Elroy, the swamp monster, snorts derisively.
Aw, sure.
Alright, butt sucker, if you're so smart, how are you supposed to assess us without tests?
You really want to ask that question, Elroy? You really want to ask me that question?
I mean, you don't take
You
that
wanna
when he
fucking-
did call you a butt sucker. Well, actually, I guess
He
Liam was a
called-
butt sucker.
No, he called Liam.
Well, I mean, given time, I'm sure I could come up with, obviously.
You know what? Yeah, go ahead, Liam. The genius of the class. Surely you must have an answer, because clearly, unlike us uneducated peasants, you must be a genius with your 400 years of experience. So go ahead, enlighten us right now. I dare you.
This is not going well for Liam. You jump in and save the day.
Oh, come on, why'd I gotta save him?
It's either rap battles,
What?
it's the only fair way, or a brutal fight to the death. Or are you chicken? Mm-hmm.
Normally, I would. Okay, so here's the thing. Here's the thing. Normally, I would want to pick the second option,
Yeah?
but a rap battle sounds hilarious. This is where
Choice
my
is yours.
conundrum is.
I think the lamp might be gotten too late. Dang. I mean, yeah, I tried to go for it at first, but didn't have the money for it.
You know what? Fuck it. We're picking the stupid option.
Ooh, so creative. Yes, that's precisely what I was about to say.
Okay, you know what? I immediately regret it.
Haha! As we all know, one does not truly grasp a subject until one can rap fluently about it.
I hate this. Where's my time machine?
None would dispute that Snoop Dogg is a reigning expert on the distribution and consumption of marijuana, for example.
You're not rapping, you dingus.
Yes, very good. I'll start a petition immediately. This will definitely impress Reddit.
Oh my god.
You give Liam his first signature. You're not sure he'll get many more. In any case, you gain +2 fun and +1 creativity.
Can I fucking rewind time?
Let's do this!
Nope.
I hate this. I hate this. This is like the same situation as the cannibal.
That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. At one point, you're about to be eliminated by a player from the other team. But suddenly, convince him not to throw the ball at you with a heartfelt speech about the importance of everyone's lives. The player bursts into tears, and you take advantage of that moment of weakness. Throw the ball at him!
Damn.
You lose -5 mercy, a stat that might be useful in Monster Prom sequel, but isn't now. Spoiler alert, it isn't. And you gain +2 charm. After finding a very familiar looking lamp, you had to think long and hard. Oh, who are we kidding? You rubbed that sucker right away without a second thought. You expect to see billowing smoke, but instead, your ears get assaulted by a loud and obnoxious mix of honking and beeping. It was as if you had bumped into a parked Tesla. Whoa, don't touch that. It's extremely expensive. What are you doing with my summer home anyway? Give it back before you manage to put a dent in it. This is the first time you've ever had any leverage over Grant. You should really milk this for all it's worth and see what you can get out of the deal.
Oh no.
Fine. What about wishes? I'll give you 3. That's 2 more than I'd give anyone else. See how special you are? Now give it back. Wishes? Really? We're supposed to expect you're a real genie? I've never even seen you belly dancing to music and turning into small animals to solve puzzles. Wait, where did Zoe come from? I could have sworn we were all alone. Does she have some kind of 10th sense for plot lines with wacky potential or canon inaccuracies?
Really?
Ugh, that's such a pathetic attempt at magic. Even half genies can do it. True genies have phenomenal cosmic powers, not petty I can't even say that in a different voice. Prestidigitation. Watching Grant try to explain genies to Zoe is kind of hilarious, especially because he's getting nowhere. It gives you a funnier idea. Give Zoe your first wish as a way to torment Grant.
OMG!
Hey, she said the line. OMG! I have a whole list of potential wishes if I wanted to make in case I actually met a genie. If he's a real genie, but how am I going to pick just one? Zoe is frantically looking through her wish list, which is clearly just a pile of her fanfictions. You see a few that catch your eye, so why don't you make a suggestion?
Oh,
The
no.
barbaric hate fic, he deserves this for being a dick. Or the sweetly seductive self-cess fanfiction, Calculator.
Oh, no.
Oh, my.
I mean, that bottom one sounds better for Calculester.
That's true. Okay.
So charming. Wow, Narrina, I can't believe you're into that kind of thing too. I'm so excited to share this with someone. This garbage? Really? Whatever. Let's get this mushy stuff started and over with. A rift in the space-time continuum opens in the middle of a dim and isolated room in a library. A lone computer sits, unaware of its newest visitor. The tall yet mysterious visitor approaches. A total stranger, but yet familiar. And these feelings so big, growing in the robot so small. But then...
Ooh.
I love you. I am you from the future. Love you too, even though we just met, and any emotional development is not yet warranted from my point of view.
Future Lester feels up past Lester's hard drive, and things escalate quickly from there. Soon all they could think about was ramming memory.
You know that one scene of like that one guy who just walks across the screen and then just pulls the curtain down and says, "Don't let your kids watch this." This is me. Right now. That's just...
I'm just glad you haven't commented on what's on their screens right now. This, of course, resulted in an extremely potent STD, software transmitted download, that can infect practically anyone with the need to RAM, too.
I just realized that the monitor.
Narrina, Grant, pay attention. This is quality fan service over here. You're missing the story's climax.
Oh.
Don't worry, I'm sure it's getting better, Jade. The STD spread and spread and spread and spread until the whole world was just one huge, amazing orgy. Let's just say everyone involved had a happy ending.
Whoa, that was hot. We should really work together on a sequel. I already have ideas for Who Let Pex Harden that I know you'll just love.
You're happy as a clam to make sure Zoe Similes. Sorry, that was bad. But hey, that's why she's the author. You gain +2 creativity. +2 creativity and +1 charm.
Oh my.
That weekend. Me!
Oh, thank
All right.
Oh boy. You were grooming yourself in your bathroom when suddenly, Liam reveals himself in your shower. How long has he been in there? No vampires need to be invited into houses or something? So many questions.
Ah, Zerp! I noticed you in class the other day admiring my collection of slightly used vintage bottle cap sex toys.
I'm sorry.
God, I don't think I've seen that one before. Is that what those were? Like, admiring was a strong word before, but now...
I'm sure you've noticed that I have many strange and amazing hobbies, such that the average civilian could never hope to take on, for sheer lack of creative talent.
Yeah, sure thing, buddy.
Trading fine insect legs. Bottling peak toxic waste to turn into fine wines. Generally being part of dim culture. Do it myself, obviously. Truly, one of the greatest joys of embarking on a great romance is getting to share your obscure hobbies with one another. And I have been giving some thought to embarking on one such great romance with Jade.
No. That's why he's been following me this whole time. Are you kidding me? Oh my god.
He's in love.
But
Get
tell me,
this rascal out. Oh no.
but tell me, what of their hobbies? Will they have some great knowledge to share with me?
Ooh, did you not know? Jade is the founder and head editor of Exotic Aquatics, the guide to breeding rare fish for agility competitions, or sure, if you like bingo. Ooh.
I'll let you figure it out. And then after your choice, I'm gonna explain things.
Alright, Exotic Aquatics it is. Hey, you liked that.
Alright. Funny thing, I do like sea creatures and studying about them. And I have marine biologist researcher friends,
Ah.
which I learned from. I don't know as much, but I do try to learn from them whenever I can. I haven't talked to them in a while though, but they have invited me once to go on a sea exploration with them.
Ooh.
I just wasn't able to do so because things happening in real life.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
But god damn it, you had to pick that one of all things.
Well, tell me, what are your thoughts on bingo?
Bingo?
Bingo.
I don't mind it.
Okay.
It's funny though when I see people going online just talking about like, oh, they weren't expecting this on their bingo card of the year. How you did some time ago, I think. Or was it someone else? I know a lot of people had the thing about the Oblivion remake being on there. Not on the
yeah,
bingo card
I was one of the folks that put that out there at least. I'm sure there were others, but I had that for sure.
Yeah, I remember seeing that.
Hey, I picked right then.
Exotic Aquatics? Why, I read that every month.
Oh no.
I guided my prized turquoise tang, Trixie, through a tunnel maze based on those teachings. I had no idea that it was Jade who was responsible for that. Truly, I cannot wait to hear more about their exotic aquatic prowess. Perhaps at prom?
Someone save me from this creep.
Perhaps at prom? Man, you sure hope that Jade actually knows shit about fish. You say so many ridiculous things a day that you cannot, for the life of you, keep track of which are true and which are lies. You'll be keeping your fingers and fins crossed for them. Meanwhile, you get +3 creativity. Hell yeah. Trade places. Ooh, everybody choose a place.
Choose a place.
Choose a place. Yeah, he's just a little guy without hobbies. Exactly, Star.
Oh, no.
Oh?
It's fine that he has his own hobbies and all, mind you. Just don't get him to force his hobbies onto me.
Just wants to share the hobbies with you.
Yeah.
But I don't want to be with him. I don't want to be with anybody.
But this is a dating sim.
Yeah.
Yeah. And fun fact, I fail at dating sims.
I think you're
No,
succeeding
you're
real
not
well
failing
right
this time.
now.
I didn't do shit. This is like the situation of what happened on Baldur's Gate 3, where I got dragged into it and had to deal with Astarion, and it got to the point where I never finished the game, mind you, but it got to the point where it just tells me something about like, oh, like to check something out with him, like in some area. And I was like, oh shit, is there an enemy nearby? And he's like, no, he just wanted to ask me out, and I just sat there like absolutely fucking confused. Because the whole time I was like, what do you mean you have a crush on me? I thought you were just doing the internet, of gay and European this whole time. What the fuck do you mean you have a crush on me? What the hell did I do? And he's a vampire of all things. So I'm like, great, another vampire. Why are the vampires after me? What the fuck? But for a place. Fuck if I know. Cloud Rise.
What's that?
Floating Asian base. It's like a floating island, but in an Asia context. And you can train there and beat the shit out of people there. And go fishing. Sky fishing.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Sounds
There's like a
wildly...
shop and whatnot, and like an archive and yada yada.
Ooh. That's like wildly different from what I was gonna say. A music store. Well, musical instrument store, more specifically.
Fair. What about you, Narrina?
Disney World.
Ooh.
You know, we picked three different, completely different places. Now, what the heck is the thing gonna be?
If we had
I'm
a
concerned.
triangle, we could put them on all 3 points. Anyway, players decided based on how likely you would make your children change schools if, after their current school is made inaccessible due to renovations, you were told it would be holding classes in this place for the next 3 months.
Oh my god, the worst part is I picked Cloud Rise of all things because they have different schools of like martial arts there. And it's portals to go into them. Fuck
Depends
this.
on the school, big time.
Yeah. There was like 5 or 6 different schools and they added more. Because it was part of like a video game. And you can pretty much like go between like schools and all to go to like the other sections through a portal. But sometimes, story-wise, that portal is gonna get bonked because of enemies. If I remember correctly. So like, great. Just the whole ass coincidence. Wonderful.
Sounds like you're in the lead for first place to me.
Fuck me. And we had Disney World and Music Store.
So, what are we thinking for second place and third place? And why am I always seeing a blue pixel? It's also in the stream too, but I'm just seeing like a blue pixel up here.
No, I
Oh,
see.
yeah, I see it.
it.
Like, that's been on the screen the whole time. I'm just finally calling it out now. But what the hell is that doing there?
I got a clue. Oh, mommy. Yeah, I ain't got a clue about that one. Music school and Disney World.
Music store. Musical instrument store.
Music store.
And Disney
Shit.
World.
Disney World.
Disney World!
Mm.
I mean, I'm kind of leaning towards Sky Music Disney.
Yeah. Feels like it makes sense.
Okay.
Alrighty. Week 3. The final week. Prom is soon.
Let's go.
Gosh.
Laters, Morris! Take care. Good luck with those errands.
Bye.
Later, Lauren.
But where's Jade gonna go?
Why did the cat person have to be in the class?
Well, you gotta sell your wares in class, you know. You can sell your wares anywhere. The auditorium, class, the library, outdoors, the gym, the bathrooms, the water fountain, because tsunami's making me hydrate.
Oh. Fuck it.
That day you spend some time on the library's PCs, managing your start kicker.
420.
Buttman versus
Buttman.
Cheesecake. Well, back that shit or remind me
Cheesecake.
later. You deceived lots of people with a sensationalist video and impossible promises. Nice!
Bruh.
You gain plus 100,000 money, but almost everything goes to cover costs, and you keep only plus 2 money.
Eh.
Later, you see Liam rolling his eyes at his phone. You ask him what's up before he can roll them right out of his head.
Why? Of all the things.
I'm having trouble with my status on social network trademark.
Okay.
I expressed a positive opinion about bug manicures, which I obviously meant ironically. And now my so-called friends are responding with blatantly unironic pictures of themselves, with centipedes glued to their nails. I know being aloof and misunderstood is my brand, but I want to be misunderstood on my terms, not theirs. What kind of status could I post that would be idiot-proof? Flat out post that everyone currently reading this status is an idiot, or vague block for your life!
I like neither of these options.
Too bad. You have to pick one.
I don't fucking know. I would just flip a coin if I could.
I mean, I've got a coin handy. Heads for the top
Sure,
one,
go
tails for
ahead.
the bottom.
Sure.
Tails. Vague block for your life! So smart. Vague blogging is a tricky proposition.
Welcome to Liam the Liam Core.
But luckily, I'm a master of the blogging arts.
Liam? Never. Never. Speak into my ear like that ever again.
He was just saying his name, that's all.
Oh no! You in case you need a reminder, I have a specialized audio system. That voice sounded way too sensual than it should have. Never speak again, Liam.
What, a game about trying to take someone to Monster Prom, getting too sensual? Never would have guessed.
Touche.
The trick is to reel people in with an intriguing premise. But make it absolutely clear they will never know what it is.
I hate this.
Worst day ever. No, I don't want to talk about it. So sick of this! But I don't kiss and tell, or fight and tell. Sad face emoji.
I want to throw hands with this man. Just a jujitsu throw his ass. Right now.
I'll do something like,
It's all your fault. You know who you are. And then a high-heeled shoe emoji.
I'm sorry, is that a fucking dumb... No, you know what?
No one could possibly misinterpret that. Because there's nothing to misinterpret.
Don't ever do that face again.
Boom. Fake blocking is always the simplest and most direct solution. You gain +2 creativity and +1 boldness.
God, Zep, I hope I don't see this guy at the end when he approaches me. If he does, get me my vampire hunting gear right now.
Oh, don't worry, you have to select.
Uh,
It's not he chooses to approach you. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rape that goes full crazy. You spot Juan, the small magical Latino cat, who seems a bit sad. Gee, I wonder why. Anyway, he explains to you that he's worried people are so used to calling him Juan, the small magical Latino cat, that now everyone defines him only by his size, magicality, ethnicity, and species. He's more than that. You correct him. You don't see him in such simplistic terms and convenient definitions. It's just that there are around 23 other different Juans in the school, so adding all that to his name is quite necessary. Tell him you'll never forget about him, and the crazy adventures you both lived together in Monster Prom's prequel, Monster Middle School. You have a great time remembering those crazy stories. You gain fun.
What?
Later, you hear an unmistakable growling that can only mean one thing. Intergalactic lions have broken through space to devour one of the smaller, weaker students! No, wait. It's just the wolf pack. Guess it could have meant two things.
Zep,
Yeah?
what is with you? What is with you and constantly time-traveling shenanigans? What
What?
did you do?
Legally, I can't explain. Or morally.
Huh?
Ethically, I
The
probably
hell?
could.
Okay, go on.
I can't right now.
What?
We got the wolf pack here!
God dang it.
For the last time, is this a bromance or a brotreason, broski?
You're my teammates and my family, and I'm not trying to be a bad Scott, but...
This is the third month in a row you missed our full moon bro down.
Ugh.
We got together, practiced wolf pyramid, and then helped each other inject sheep steroids.
Ugh.
We played flip cup with lamb's blood spiked with natty eyes.
What?
That all sounds really nice, but I already had plans and I didn't want to let people down.
One of us! One of us!
Bro, you're a wolf. Are you with the wolf pack or are you with those other monsters?
Oh, damn! You're one of those other monsters. You better do something. Whew. Do I let
Oh
me
my
let me teach you a new game, extremely long distance fetch, or guys, on the inside, are we all wolves? I'm thinking long distance fetch. So creative.
Yeah,
Ooh.
tell them to go fetch these nuts.
Roll for D's. 10.
11.
Ooh. They cross out like Perry the
Nope.
Platypus. Oh yeah, need me to roll for you,
I'm...
Jade?
Yeah, Ami's asleep. I don't think she wants to be woken up.
19.
Nice.
Ooh, Dio got a 13.
Bro, really? You think a little game of fetch is really gonna work on us?
Because it will! We love fetch!
Scott, nut down, bro. Play it cool, play it cool.
You hold up the headless kitten squeaky toy you always keep on hand, just in case. Then, using everything you learned in Portal, the class, not the game, you open an interdimensional rift.
It's so squeaky. Oh man, broski, the squeaky is such a squeaky little kitten, bro.
You hurl the toy into the portal, and the entire wolf pack dives in after it without a second thought.
Oh, bro.
Oh man, the portal closed. I wanted to catch the squeaky toy. I hope they'll be home in time for sports practice. They will be. These rifts in space-time last about as long as Scott's attention span. But they'll be distracted enough to leave Scott alone with you. Time for some quality bonding. You gain +2 charm and +1 smarts.
Let's do this!
Simon,
Oh,
we know that you are a guitar warlock.
uh-huh.
And now we know you got the time machine power shenanigans.
It was very necessary. I had to go see Woodstock.
That explains everything now.
Look, it happened decades before I was born. I had to do something about it.
That explains everything about you now.
Heh.
It all suddenly makes sense Gremlins!
That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you totally forget your lines. It's terrible!
Oh no.
But you don't let that get you down. You start improvising all your lines. And it's marvelous! Somehow, it enhances the pathos of the play in unexpected ways. And that's saying something, since half of your improvisation is a rap battle against your inner fears. You gain +2 creativity!
Ooh.
That was not what you expected. Wishes are a little more potent than you'd originally imagined. It's probably for the best you let someone else be the test dummy. Maybe this will be entertaining. Only 2 wishes left, Narrina. What are you going to wish for next?
Hi.
Oh.
Yo, dudes! You want to go hunt down that totally random new drug I really said? They're acting really crazy and out of character, so I'm sure it's some good shit.
Hey, Teeps can hear things now.
I'm thinking it's gotta be some kind of cross between Dicey and the Lord of the Vine, Lysergic acid diethylamide, and a pretty strong form of disoxin. Good shit.
Hi, Teeps.
Hi, Teeps. I'm glad you had to hear my poly voice for that.
Teebs, help me. I'm being hunted by a vampire. A freak of a vampire who puts used sex toys in bottles?
No. The bottle caps are the sex toys.
Yeah.
I don't know which is worse then.
Anyway, Jade's having a great time, Teeps.
Oh.
Wait, what? What kind of drugs are those? Polly usually cares more about heroin, LSD, and meth than whatever those fancy drugs are. Maybe she's just really high. But she's right. Zoe's writing nonfiction. Vera's doing charity work. And is that Miranda doing manual labor? This all looks real bad. They must be under a pretty strong influence. Oh no, did that last wish change more than you realized? No. You can't let anyone find out this is all your fault. You could get suspended and worse. Miss Prom! Quick, make a wish for some kind of powerful drug nobody's ever heard of to cover your tracks. And to a lesser extent, this once. Impress Polly. A proper pill to forget all your
I was about to say what Shoal said. I was like, wait a minute.
I knew they had to be tied to it somehow. I just was not at first like, ah, crap, which one was which? But will it be a proper pill to forget all your problems and anyone else's? Memory is malleable for a reason, right? Or an artificial drug to give you crazy superpowers? Why go natural when you can go supernatural? So creative. Oh, just that? Easy peasy. I thought you'd wish for something that was actually hard. Grant does some hocus pocus, and soon you have a table full of various bottles of what you can only assume to be some kind of drug. Or really fancy shampoo.
Where are the drugs? I thought we were gonna get high, not condition our hair. I was promised some quality shit.
They are drugs, and powerful too. Come on, just try one. I think you'll especially like the one shaped like a bird, if not the squid tentacles.
Ooh,
What?
it's one of those kinds of drugs. I see where this is going, but we're gonna need some handcuffs and a jar of pickled mayonnaise.
What?
Grant finally manages to convince Polly that this is not some crazy sex thing, but only after you've been strapped to a ceiling fan covered in mayo. To be honest, you're a bit disappointed. Even still, once you're all feeling vigorous from the drugs, you all get a little rowdy again. Especially when you hear some racist and sexist voices going off on the radio, and to hydrate. Filled with righteous fury, you battle through various traps and buildings until you find yourselves face to face with alternate reality versions of yourselves at the mic. Evidently, your alternate selves are from some other dimension, where you all decided not to take the drugs. And wow! Sobriety really turned you all into cranky racist shits. After a much-needed session with your therapist, you all set off on a quest across the parallel worlds to kill off all your bigoted alter egos, even that one with that really neat hat. Oh man.
Wow! What a kick-ass high! You know it's not a good one until you have to travel throughout all of space and time, kill yourself over a zillion times to stop yourself from creating a racist dystopian metropolis!
Somehow, it doesn't even faze you that this might be an ordinary night out for Polly. But wow, do you feel empowered? You gained 2 boldness and 1 fun.
Good.
Trade places. Oh, everyone choose a video game.
Hmm.
Really silly Bioshock Infinite reference. Ooh, very nice.
No worries. Video game.
Dude, do
Yeah,
I just...
keep going first.
What's that?
I keep going first with saying my option. Why didn't you guys go first?
You know, I'm gonna go with Monster Hunter Wilds.
Borderlands 2.
Warm snow.
Ooh.
I swear if the question and
How much time you can remain alive provided you all were transported to the game's universe?
I am so fucked.
I'm just gonna get carded. That's all. Definitely won't die. Totally.
I'm pretty sure the two of you and most people here will not know what warm snow is, so I'm just gonna explain.
Please
It's
do.
a scenario where basically Dragon Emperor and the Four Lords pissed off the heavens, so it started snowing, but the snow is warm, and for some reason like inhaling the storm mutates you into some kind of unholy zombie-like creature, because it turns out that the snow is actually some kind of alien organism that causes people to mutate. And the player is out to eradicate all of the lords in order to appease to the heavens and hopefully survive, and it's a roguelike.
Ah!
The funny thing is, if Tsunami is here, people remembered I have played that game a lot in the past, and I just played it casually.
I have several questions, but I do need to get out there. Thank you, Shakir! Sleep well! Catch you later.
You had several questions?
Yeah, so it's a roguelike, you say?
Go on. Yes.
Oh, okay. I'm interested now.
It's a very bloody one. And a gruesome one.
I would imagine so.
Yeah.
But how likely is it you would be alive there? Ooh.
Ha.
Very.
Week 3, noon.
All right.
Where am I gonna go? Who am I gonna sit with? Something tells me I'm not gonna get Polly. And that, I'm more towards Scott, but I don't think I have the stats for Scott. So...
Wait, who is that? Who is that over there on the table in the bottom right? That's a new person.
That's the hunter.
Who?
The monster hunter.
Oh.
Yeah, the one that actually wants to, hunt all these folks.
Oh, damn.
And debatably, the Coven, I don't know. They're, probably closer to just actual people? I don't know. Let's see, it's week 3. There's not much reason to buy anything for more events, because it ain't gonna happen all that long. Ooh. Screw it. I'll just go full in on the Polly Kool-Aid. See if I can pull something out at the end. You arrive at Polly and Vera's table to find the meeting. Wait, both of them? Oh, yup, I sure do love food and eating! Look at this food go with me!
Yes, this cafeteria's Sloppy Joe truly has a subtle flavor to it.
What's a Sloppy Joe?
It's basically ground beef cooked up in, a mix of tomato sauce, thick tomato sauce, usually ketchup, but sometimes barbecue sauce, and also sometimes diced onion, and just served on a hamburger bun.
Wow, we came full circle of the tomato sauce, even started as a joke.
Yeah! Finally, you notice the cause of this absurdity. A well-dressed businessman sitting at the next table, watching both women intently. Oh yeah, I know you like this baby! My eating is realistic and erotic!
Be cool, Polly. The man wants to pay for us eating in front of him, not screaming about eating.
Is this not what eating is? I forget! While Vera tries to explain eating to Polly, the businessman shyly approaches you and gives a small bow. Much obliged, friend, he says in a soft voice. Are these two fine ladies your friends? I must confess that I have searched far and wide for a suitable candidate to fulfill my rather unusual fetish.
Paying a student at a high school for monsters to eat food while I politely watch from a distance. Gotta read a character in the Hank Hill voice. Actually, here we go. We'll read this character. Paying a student at a high school for monsters to eat food while I watch politely from a distance. Hi, Bob. How's it going? But I find myself unable to choose which of these two beauties to hire. The snake-headed one possesses a certain grace.
Yeah, pay me, motherfucker. Pay me to do a thing I was gonna do anyway.
But the translucent one has such passion.
I don't even want the money. It's just fucking weird. I love it.
In your opinion, the businessman finishes. The businessman, being Hank Hill, probably trying to also sell propane and propane accessories. Which would be the wiser choice on my part?
Yeah.
Phew. The Gorgon, obviously. Look how many mouths she's got on her head. Or, the Ghost for sure. I've never seen someone eat so convincingly. The Ghost, of course. The businessman nods thoughtfully, wondering how he can incorporate another gas grill into this.
You know that, you're right. Never before have I believed so fully that someone was actually eating real food. I bet I could grill a steak on my beautiful propane grill. Taste the meat, not the heat.
Yep, that's me eating real food with my real mouth and teeth.
Are you kidding me? That's convincing to you? The food is falling right through her body onto the floor.
Don't hate me just because I'm efficient at eating.
Oh.
Don't worry. I hate you for other, more private reasons.
What? Sorry, can't hear you. Too busy eating real food.
You team up with Polly to make her eating even more realistic. She passes her food through her body to you, and you eat it for her. It's pretty hot.
Let's do this!
What?
Yep.
Should I
You could.
go there?
Or
Or
you
there?
could. Or do you want some satanic snacks? I've never actually read that vending machine until today.
Wait, you can go.
No, you can't actually go
Wait,
to that.
No.
In a totally normal way, Liam happens to sit down at the same lunch table as the Coven. Suddenly, you hear a loud gasp from across the cafeteria. Every single one of Zoe's mouths is hanging open. You pull up a chair right as Zoe rushes over.
OMG!
Whoa! Is that what I think it is? Liam and the Coven sitting together? Do I smell a 5th season revival? Drop it. And by the way, there are only 3 seasons. Fall, Winter, and Eternal Contemplation of the Void. OMG! This is the closest classic... It's totally the classic return to a long-lost ally to save the world once again. Or maybe there's still some fire between Liam and Joy?
Ugh.
Do you know anything about boundaries?
Not really.
Always the same with you.
Listen, we're no longer allies. But that doesn't mean we can't sit at the same table or anything. It is literally just a lunch table. Just a flat piece of wood with 4 legs. It means nothing.
Erin, how's it going?
Hello,
Quick,
Erin.
use your boundless compassion and wisdom to mediate this minor dispute between your friends. That's exactly what someone would say if they were hiding a secret. Double-crossing mid-season reveal alliance/romance. Or, I think we're missing the real chemistry here. That lunch table is giving serious fuck me eyes to the cafeteria floor.
Oh my god. I'm sorry. The second option is reminding me of that joke that you guys told me about Skell with his freaking desk.
Oh, the fucking desk.
Yeah. I'm having the war flashbacks from that now. Good grief.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did
sorry.
you just say the word gasp? Like out loud? Instead of just gasping?
Gasp!
Narrina, what did you pick?
Not the table one.
Okay, good.
Sorry. I'm still getting used to not Endless Despair Deity's emotion sounds, like pish and humph, and especially...
Hey, that's what I make.
But you're totally right. This is obviously a ploy to keep me off the scent. Holy moly, I can't wait for this season.
Okay.
Zoe looks overjoyed. You better start practicing your own emotion sounds. Yay, pizzazz, and smooch.
Let's go.
Alright, I am curious about this.
Oh no, Grant's got some papers out. Either he's coming... I'm sorry, conning someone into a deal. Those ends together like that looked like he was coming onto someone, or... Either he's conning someone into a deal, or he's trying to cheat on his homework. Either way, you want in on that action.
Was that in Freudian slip?
Yeah, Grant's trying to come onto someone, and I'm thinking, you know, just why not Grant and...
Is that a deal?
Amira?
Oh, she looks cool.
Oh, yeah. It's the thing you just sign on the dotted line, and all that top-tier armor is yours for the taking. Imagine all those amazing buffs.
I've been in enough dungeons to know that no loot boxes come for free. At least not without a monthly membership subscription. What's the catch?
It's standard, really.
Nothing special. Just enough for me to have some skin in the game. Trust me, you won't even notice.
What does that even mean?
He just wants a downloadable skin, or an extra skin. Even you think this deal is dubious at best. Grant is clearly trying to trick his way into getting some treats. Now's your chance to intervene. What do? Sneak in an extra clause that gives you 10% of all loot, or suggest casting Detect Bullshit as a high-level spell.
Objection!
Whoa, no need for that, right? Spell components for that are far too costly anyway.
Fight me.
Actually, that's a pretty good idea, Jade. I know a cleric that owes me a favor.
You're welcome.
When the cleric shows up, a nervous Grant tries to poof away before ultimately being chained to an impressively strong binding circle. To nobody's surprise, the bullshit detector goes off the charts! Right up next to the Earth is flat. Right up next to the Earth is flat, and if global warming is real, then why is there snow?
Prepare to die!
What the actual hell, dude? I'm not going to sign my soul for a lousy piece of enchanted armor. You're gonna fucking die.
Grant did, in fact, die, and respawn, and die again. A Slayer had managed to grind up to level 42 before Grant finally conceded and updated the contract.
Wow.
Whoa, your adventure
Thanks,
pound
Jade.
material.
That was just what I needed for my next boss battle. Consider yourself an honorary party member.
Oops! Did she accidentally set you up to an actual party? Did she accidentally set you to an actual party member? You managed to gain plus 800 experience! And a magical X of plus 5 smarts. Damn!
Wow.
I am now too smart. What the fuck? I'm at 20?
Yeah, apparently, damn! Anyway, everybody choose a historical figure. You know, since we've been talking about Woodstock, Jimi Hendrix.
Isaac Newton.
Historical figure as in someone has influence in history in any field, or like a historical field? Like, what exactly?
Anything.
I think we're going with any field.
It just has to be a historical figure. A figure from history.
Fuck. Astor Piazzolla?
I've heard that name before. I'm blanking out on it. Who that is.
Father of Nuevo Tango.
Oh. Okay.
Oh wait, I'm the one that's pressing.
Ah. Picture this. 5 years ago, these historical figures time traveled to our times, and now they live in the present time. Now only one of them can remain here, and who stays will be decided through a series of Pokemon battles. Player orders decide based on who would win.
Wow.
I kind of feel like Isaac Newton might not have much of an advantage just because, well, then again, I don't know. Isaac Newton, Jimi Hendrix, and the father of Nuevo Tango. Ooh.
For random on this one.
Yeah, I'm kind of leaning towards random. I don't even know how to like fathom an argument for anyone on this.
Pretty much.
Like the
Also, Sean made a remark about how we've gotten so many random lunch events, but none of the random events from other locations.
The one random Grand Auditorium one. Ooh.
Ooh.
Jade, I think you need to choose it.
Actually,
Oh, whoops.
boom.
No,
I
okay.
got you. I'm first.
Cool.
Alrighty, week 3, evening. The final one before we pick our dates to prom.
All right.
Where am I gonna go? What am I gonna
Zerp.
boost? Ooh, what does Zerp need to try to woo somebody over? I think I've got the fun, so I'm just gonna go to the bathrooms and boost my bolt and hope for the best. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. While in the bathroom, you tell yourself in the mirror that you're so bold, you will kill a tiny, big-eyed turtle with your bare hands. That monstrous act would instantly give you plus 500 boldness. But come on, you're just talking to yourself in the mirror. What's the merit in that? You know what? You can keep 2 boldness anyway for saying that to yourself out loud. But none of that matters because tonight you're going on a date with Polly to the casino.
Oh yeah, I love casinos. Think about my 3 greatest loves. Bad life choices, risk, addiction, and getting fucked up.
Ah, yes, her 3 favorites.
Did I say 3 greatest loves? I meant 3. The number needs to be 3 and 5. Sorry, I'm already pretty blasted because I'm so excited about this casino. Come on, let's make some disastrous financial decisions. Show me how fiscally irresponsible you can be, baby.
You heard the ghost. What you gonna do? Ooh. Ooh. Welcome to the
Good luck.
close blackjack table and bet it all on red or find the nearest horse race and literally bet your life on it. Ooh. I'm feeling this for bold. So bold.
You know what? This is fitting for you considering your bilateral addiction.
I've only played it 3 times.
On stream.
On stream.
Off stream. Once or twice.
Whoa!
Uh-huh.
I can't believe there's
How
a
many
racetrack.
rounds? How many hours?
Yeah, I don't know, like 4 or 5, maybe. Depends on how long I was playing that while I was visiting folks. Anyway, 1 minute of manly uwu. All right, Tech Tenchi, you got this. Except I'm not gonna do this for the polyphone. I'm gonna do it for the narrator voice.
Whoa! I can't believe there's a racetrack inside this casino. That's not usually how it works.
Yeah, of course that's not how it usually works. But monsters don't normally go to high school either, so shut up.
How much money are you going to bet? Wait, why didn't you write my actual life on a piece of paper and sign it in blood and hand it to the bookie? I don't know what's going on, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be sweet.
You bet your immortal soul on a horse called Best Horse. It seems like a safe bet.
It's so sweet that you're willing to die and become a ghost with me just for lives at a casino.
That's not what this is at all. You're talking to a calculator. You're taking a calculated risk. You don't want to die. You don't want to. Looks like Best Horse wasn't named ironically at all. All the other horses are dead, and you win. The odds being what they are, the bookie awards you your life, plus 3 more lives. Apparently, you weren't the first person to try to actually... Hang on, though. Apparently, you weren't the first person to try actually betting their life on a horse race. Still, you'd rather be derivative than dead. You gained 2 fun and 1 money.
Let's go.
Good night, Aaron. Take care.
Good night.
Oh, it's my turn.
It's,
Shit.
Yep. Your choices are all out there.
Yeah.
You don't?
I don't know what to pick.
I mean, you got great smarts.
I know.
And guess
Well,
who's gonna show
problem
up?
Well, that's my problem. What I'm trying to figure out.
Mm-hmm.
This is the last thing.
Mm-hmm.
Before the prom,
Mm-hmm.
I want to get the hell out of here. So my logic would be to go outside. But if I go outside, that means it's that freaking partying thing,
Yeah.
which I don't like. But no matter where I go anyways, that Liam's jerk is gonna show up.
Yep.
So where the fuck do I go?
Well, let's see here. Let's take a look at your stats. You got 20 smart, so you probably don't need the classroom for anything. Your boldness is 4, but I took the bathroom, so you ain't getting shit from that. But now your creativity is 15, which is pretty dang high. Your charm is 7. The lowest of what you can get up there. Your fun is 11, it's pretty good. And your money is 9. But what you gonna use money for?
Yeah, doesn't look like I use it for anything.
The shop's not here, so... And really, the money's like the big stat for Vera.
Yeah. So it's like, what the fuck do I do now? Like, where do I go? Like, where the fuck do I actually go?
I mean, you could boost your charm, get it up to 9.
But why would I want to get any stats up?
Because
Like,
you're trying to impress no one. Or who knows what event you may have to pick from. What choices
Well,
you may
someone
have to make.
suggested outside.
Yeah, you could go outside.
Well, if it gets me get away from people, sure.
Yeah.
God, I hope that I can get away from people.
That day
I
during
regret it.
recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You're talking to Juan, the small magical Latino cat, when he tells you that you won't ever be as fun as Bob, the scary cloud.
Oh, well, good.
You accept the challenge.
Oh.
You go straight to Bob, stab him several times, open his bleeding chest, and eat some of his guts in order to consume his fun.
Wow.
I am so lucky Skull isn't here right now because he's going to make the joke about me dating a cannibal. Again.
Hey, can somebody clip that for Jade?
No. No one's clipping that.
Really? Do you think that's how this works? Well, it is! You get too fun for poor Bob.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, 7, Bob. Lately, you've been being cute with Liam. But in an erotic sense.
Oh my god. I'm judging the game.
And he seems to tolerate you, which is like third base for Liam.
What the fuck does that even mean?
Well... How you got it?
Dang it. Narrina, you explain then.
Just look.
Okay.
Look. Just look up baseball and sex. You'll get that analogy.
Why does that why are the two related?
You know, they just are.
The bases are just your progress level.
Yeah.
Wait, is Teebs still here? Hey Teebs, hey Teebs, why don't you explain this to me?
Teebs, we have a baseball question.
Tease, will you tell us about the birds and the baseballs?
What do birds have to do with this now?
Hug.
Hug?
Hug. Oh, huh.
What? Teebs, do explain to me what the fuck does that mean by baseball and sex? What the fuck does that have to do with that? What? Huh? I am so confused. What does the birds and the baseballs have to do with anything?
Oh, that's just me putting dumb shit together.
Yeah, it has to do with the bases.
Okay, carry on.
So tonight you're having a picnic at the graveyard. It's like a date, except it totally isn't a date, because dates are super cliche.
Oh my gosh. Why?
But it's totally a date.
This is the same situation as the goddamn cannibal crap. It was a freaking date. It was a shitpost dating sim. Dealing with a cannibal because for some reason, some kind of homeless person living in a cardboard box managed to find a nice place. Turns out the guy who's the freaking landlord of the apartment is a cannibal. It went on a whole freaking situation, whatnot, where it ended like the last part was like, I could not tolerate this guy's horrible shirt choices. One of them being like, for example, one about like some two wolf moon thingamajig. The other one is about him being pregnant. I was just like, I cannot tolerate these shirt choices that he has. I'm like, where do you even get these shirts from? Did you steal it from someone? He's like, don't worry about it. I'm like, we're going shopping to buy you new shirts. Somehow that ended up with me getting married to this guy at a freaking butcher store.
Wow.
Damn.
That took a wild turn there at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just fed up with this guy's shirts that I told them, we're going to buy you new shirts. I don't get how I got from point A to point B, where it was buying shirts to getting married. How? So that girl keeps saying that I got freaking married to a cannibal or something. Like taken away. I'm like, I was kidnapped.
I think we all need to take a moment and thank Teeps for the explanation.
Thank you, Teeps, for explaining that there. You were the only person that could do this justice.
Oh my.
Yep. So now you know.
Oh, they say the more you know.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not. We're not wearing wedding shirts. The exit is to your right. Have a nice day.
It's time. You're gonna kiss him. You've practiced a lot with your pillow, which might or might not be a body pillow customized with a real-size full-body picture of Liam. Maybe.
Oh my god, no.
Here you go.
Drop dead a second time.
You know what, Jade? I've been thinking about the concept of kissing.
What about it?
And not because being with you makes me think about kissing.
It better fucking not.
But don't you think kissing is such an outdated and vulgar concept? Your best way of showing your feelings is by putting your mouth over another person's mouth?
What the fuck are you implying?
But you wanted to put your mouth over his mouth, god damn it!
No, I didn't, narrator. Lie again.
Come on, Jade. Prom is just around the corner. Quickly, think of a never-before-seen way of showing your feelings to Liam. Don't show your feelings, sing your feelings. Or, being figurative is for cowards. Real winners are always literal. Show Liam your feelings!
What the fuck does any of these two things even mean? What?
Well, I think one's pretty obvious.
Yeah.
You pull
One
your
you're
feelings out from
singing, the
inside.
other one you're doing show and tell.
Show and tell what?
Your
Your
feelings.
feelings.
Oh.
I don't know, interpretive dance, musical number, artistic endeavors.
That would be the same as like the singing option right there. So what? Huh?
Well, maybe you need to click it and find out.
Mhm. It's never been seen before. Blah, 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 blah.
Okay, sure.
Not so bold. You're ready to show Liam your feelings in a literal way.
What, by just pulling out a whiteboard and drawing it?
You start a magic ritual to give your feelings a physical form.
Oh.
Yes, there is a magic ritual for that. Magic is just stupid. Your feelings are many and complex. When putting all of them together into a physical form,
I have a bad feeling about this.
it turns out they add up to the shape of a feral puma.
What?
Yeah.
What is that supposed to? What is that supposed to mean?
I mean, have you ever seen a feral puma?
No.
Well.
Chat, I'm missing context. Someone explain. Someone fucking explain to me. Huh?
Big fucking cat, yeah.
Okay. So I hate him? Is that the answer? I hate him?
I mean,
That's just how your feelings manifested into a physical form.
yeah.
So does that mean I want to murder him?
Thank you,
I mean,
Tsunami.
don't you?
What?
Don't
Why
you?
is there a clip? I mean, yeah, I want to freaking eat him. Yeah. Tonight, what do you mean? There's a clip? A clip of what?
Thank you, Tsunami.
What?
What are you doing?
Hey, that's what I want to know, dipshit.
First, you spend an hour of our picnic ignoring me, so you can scribble some weird runes on the ground. Oh yeah, that ritual took you an hour, so you couldn't focus on Liam.
Hey, I needed to get off of dealing with you.
And then you summon a friggin' puma in the middle of it, which is like the fifth to last thing I like in a picnic.
What? What? Huh?
Mm-hmm. Just between two pumas and gluten.
What?
Ooh,
Huh?
dang. At least it wasn't two pumas. Not cool, Jade. I'll let you solve this yourself. And so he leaves. Subduing a feral puma turns out to be not an easy task. It rips two smarts and one fun off of you. And it
Hey, at
hurts
least
big time.
he stopped. At least he's out of my freaking business now. Jeez.
Let's do this!
Yes, Tsunami, I know that. What the fuck do you mean?
That day.
You and...
That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. The match is so intense, and both teams are so into it that you decide to raise the stakes by betting part of your charm against part of the other team leader's charm. That commitment amazes your whole team, and their spirit is fueled by determination. Finally, you win and take 2 charm from the other team's leader. She's now a bit less fabulous. You ready?
Yes.
I know I am. Go ahead and just make a wish. Any wish. Just make it fast. I'd really like my lamp back. That. And this whole ordeal has really tried my patience. Grant? Patient? Is that what he thinks he's been this whole time? Time. Maybe that's what you need. More time? But it doesn't sound like he wants to give you any. This whole thing has been a roller coaster. Not in the sense of a bunch of ups and downs, but in the sense that you've got a sinking feeling in your stomach and feel like you want to throw up.
Ugh.
Come on, we don't have all day. Well, maybe you do, Narrina. As for me, I have a life to get back to. How are you going to use your last wish? Last wish? This has such a sense of finality to it that it hadn't really hit you until this moment. It hits you so hard that you could file it under physical assault. Shame that wouldn't work anyway, what with Grant basically being some kind of angsty attorney. Why does it have to be over? Why not aim for something more? You have so many thoughts swirling around in your head that you might as well be a tilt-a-whirl. But this decision is yours. I'm just along for the ride. What do you want? More time to think of the perfect wish, or enough wishes to last a lifetime? Ooh, not so bold. You've seen before that genies can't give you more wishes, but you have to give it a shot, right? What's the worst thing that could happen? Yeah, you got me. That whole can't give more wishes thing is a myth, unless the genie is just incredibly untalented.
I found a loophole.
But you've never specified whose lifetime. Curses! Grant foils your whole master plan with a technicality. Maybe next time you'll consider spending a little more time before making such a bold request. So, let's see here. I guess I should default to the most common, right? Just to be fair.
So what's the most common life? Bacteria. And how long does it take them to split into their children bacteria? An average of 12 hours. Seems like a decent chunk of time, right?
You said it yourself.
But then we need to track the amount of time you've already been making wishes. After all, your total wishes should last a lifetime. Your words, not mine. Now you've already used more than those 12 hours to use your previous wishes. Meaning at this point, you actually owe me. Can't grant me wishes? Isn't that a shame? I guess I have no choice but to let you work it off. You're okay with that, right? It's not like you really have a choice. It's hard to guess the average going rate for a wish, but you're guessing it's pretty high. You're going to be working for Grant for a long, long time. Ouch. You lose 2 money and 1 fun.
Oh my god.
Damn, but the
That-
Monster Prom
that-
draws near.
That guy's evil laugh just... I...
Yeah?
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Mhm.
gonna go just hide in the corner over there.
Well, not before I ask Polly to the prom.
It's party time!
Go ahead.
Now, who are you gonna ask to the prom?
Can I please pick no one?
Yeah, you can go all the way to the right and pick yourself. None of
I
them.
Oh,
Let's
thank
go.
goodness.
Ask none of them.
Hey ya!
Let's do this!
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the Monster Prom with you.
Are you for real?
Oh, that's very flattering. But I could never date you. You see, my favorite secret ship ever has been Narrina and a bowl of cereal. Don't get me wrong, you're funny and sort of sexy. But what kind of person would I be if I destroyed my favorite ship ever? A monster, but like the bad kind.
Hard pass.
So, hard pass.
Oh boy.
Failing at Monster Prom
Someone
going through the
should write a
essential process
fix-it
of
of
growing
this.
up in your life. You became fixated on it, and you never became a functional adult. Now you're just an old person that sits at parks and talks to strangers about the time you almost got a date to the Monster Prom. It is as weird and as sad as it sounds.
All right.
Oh boy. I finally pluck up the courage. I've already read that bit.
Yes!
Prom? Yes! It'll be a night to remember, boo! Well, it would be a night to remember if I wasn't going to get so drunk and high, most likely won't remember shit the day after. But that's why God invented selfies!
Party time!
You ate some good old Huska cupcakes to make sure that the date would be as crazy as possible. Then you spent all night dancing at prom. Or that was what you thought you did. In reality, you were in the middle of the desert dancing with 3 wizard hobos, a guy in a stuffed animal costume, and the incarnation of an ancient god. Still, best night ever.
Let's go!
You ask no one to prom because you don't need anyone else to make the most out of the night. Sometimes you feel like you have to get a date to be anyone in this wicked world. But that's not true. You're your own person, and that's the most important thing. Love is wonderful, sure, but you have no hurry in finding it. Prom shouldn't be a deadline, but a night to remember. And you did so! You have a wonderful night.
Oh, thank goodness.
Going alone to prom doesn't mean being lonely. You have tons of fun with your classmates. You rock! Nothing is as sexy as being independent and strong on your own. And people notice, so who knows? Maybe eventually you might date one or some of them.
Deny.
But today you marry the night.
Good.
Hey! New events! Zoe's quote, ooh woo. So yeah, that's Monster Prom.
Alright, well, now that we're done with that run,
Mm-hmm.
how about an interview?
An interview.
How were your experiences with proms in life?
I went to it.
Both of you. Uh-huh.
It had food.
Mm-hmm.
I got to dance with prom queen once, and then afterwards saw a movie, and then I had work the next day, so I was running on like 4 hours of sleep.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Ah, Walmart. So yeah, that was my prom.
What about you, Narrina?
It was okay. I went with a big group. We went out to dinner. Then we went there. We danced. We ate. We went to Steak and Shake at midnight.
Ooh.
And that was about it.
I see we have here. Tease went once, got set up, and played card with the boys.
Hell yeah. To that last part. Boys got your back.
Dio mentioned what's prom. Tsunami
Dang, I would
said,
have rather gone with Tsunami. That sounds more fun.
Yeah, no kidding.
Tsunami said going to skip prom, went with the girlfriend to medieval times. Nice. And Stardust says that I skipped theirs because 100. Oh, jeez, that's
You had to
expensive.
pay for the ticket? What the hell? I'm pretty sure
You didn't have to pay?
Yeah, some people's prompts they actually have to like pay to go to venues and whatnot.
Sheesh.
I mean, I didn't have to pay that much, but I had to pay for a ticket.
Maybe I did have to pay for a ticket, but it was like $10 maybe.
Hey, T's won a TV out of shit.
Ooh, very
Wow.
nice.
So for me, prom was very simple. I didn't bother going there. I just stayed at home playing video games because I didn't like people.
I pretty much just went there because it was like an excuse to just like hang out with some buds and eat free food. Well, I guess not free since I had to pay for a ticket, I guess, but like, there was food there.
And then 2 people. Oh. And I see Tencho here said that they dragged them to the dance floor with all their girlfriends and then. Huh?
Ooh. Dang.
That's wild. You know, mine was just pretty simple. Just, I didn't like people, didn't want to be around people, so completely skipped it. And just stayed at home playing video games. I think I was playing PSO2 at the time too.
Ooh.
I play on the different servers. It wasn't the global server at the time. But I played in pretty much Japanese servers back then and pretty much had fun doing a lot of raids and all that. Well, emergency quests. But yeah, I had a good time with that. I'm pretty glad I never went to prom.
I only wish that I didn't have to go to work the next day.
Yeah.
It's like the only thing I wish from that. Like, it was a day. I saw the movie Arthur in theaters. It was, yeah, I had a laugh, but it was a movie. It was one of the movies of all time. I'll say that, and not the. It was like the remake of Arthur back in. Blanking out. 2011.
Which Arthur though? Like, are we talking about like Arthur, like the anteater dude, or
No.
is it just
So there was a movie called Arthur that was released in the. Oh, I can't remember when it was released. Basically, it was like some guy named Arthur that he's so used to being pampered his whole life that he gets thrown into a situation where he just isn't pampered and doesn't know how to deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was with Dudley Moore.
Yeah. And he was drunk, like, basically the whole time.
Yeah, that's right. The original was with Dudley Moore, I should say. The remake was with Russell Brand, I think.
Noted.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, welcome to Monster Prom. This one, you know.
You told me there's 4 of these games.
Yep. There are indeed 4 games. This one, you know, actually takes place at a prom, which is fitting for the name. The second one is Monster Camp. You go to summer camp. Don't ask me why a bunch of, you know, 19, 20 plus year old monsters are going to a summer camp. As the attendees and not like a camp counselor or anything. And let's see, the third one is Road Trip. That one's more like y'all are working together to, you know, take a road trip and get to some destination instead of trying to hook up with somebody. But it all comes back to Monster Prom 4, where you are trying to hook up with somebody, or get some crazy cool event. So, like, you see the new secret endings there on the left side of this run?
Uh-huh.
There are plenty of events where you can start it early on and build up to it. And so, you know, day comes around to asking somebody to prom. That's where you actually do want to pick, you take nobody to prom, so you can see that event play out, or that secret ending play out.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah. That also gets heavily influenced by stuff you can buy in the shop.
Ooh. So there's a strategy plan to it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Which is why I tried to go to the shop early on to buy the genie bottle, but I didn't have the money for it.
Oh.
Mhm.
The more you know.
Yeah. But hey, without that, got to give you all a good introduction to Monster Prom. And the
Yeah.
zaniness that comes with it.
And for me, the headache of dealing with it.
Don't worry, it doesn't get any tamer on the next few games.
I'm sorry, what?
It doesn't get any tamer. You're gonna be in for a wild ride.
Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
If, by logic of word, you're saying it doesn't get any tamer,
Yeah,
that means, in reverse, it gets more wilder,
maybe.
which means... Oh god, I better not see Liam again.
Don't worry, he shows up in all the other games.
Fuck me.
Although he does take more of a side character role in at least Monster Road Trip. I think he's still a big character in 2.
As long as I don't get chased by a vampire again, hopefully I manage.
Just don't pick options that involve him. It's that easy. And Star, probably, quite possibly. I definitely want to do this on the 1,000 follower celebration.
Well, that only means one thing. I'm gonna have to be there now because I already started this fucking roller coaster here.
Surprise!
Oh, jeez.
I mean, there's at least, you know, one fantastic thing about these games. It's very, very replayable. It's like, you know, you see all those different endings, events, outcomes, all that. There's so much they packed into this. And it's changes up every time. Mm-hmm.
You were gonna start your celebration on 26, weren't you?
Yeah.
And my birthday happens to be on that week, and you said it was gonna be a week long.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, so we end up doing a fucking birth date.
Wasn't it your idea too?
No, you offered, I said sure, why not? I didn't realize I was getting into this.
Also, didn't you say, like, you might have to dip out because you were gonna try to spend time and do something else?
Well, that's depending on a singular factor.
Hmm.
A skelly belly.
Ah. Oh, Skelly Belly.
Look, if you manage to drag his ass over, I'll be there.
Hmm. I need to double check the
If-
list that I put together to see, like, who's on board for Monster Prom.
Mm.
There's a
Look,
lot
if
going
you guys
on.
can drag him around, that day, I'm gonna be there. Because the only reason why I wasn't sure if I'd be there is because Eskel asked to hang out with me on my birthday first.
Hell yeah, Skel.
So if you guys manage to drag his ass over here, I'm gonna be there, alright?
Alright, time to start plotting. And also just, like, reviewing things, figuring that out again. I gotta look at that whole, like, week thing I've been planning. It's got a lot to it, to say the least.
Well, you need ideas for games or whatnot, for community stuff and all? I can brainstorm something for you.
Hell yeah. Alrighty. Now we got the credits though for this, actually, before I forget.
Hold on.
Those 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. You know,
Is
remember
that a
some
fucking
of these...
Kappa?
Yep. There's a lot of characters we didn't see in this yet.
Huh.
And you know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Zoe dedicated the next several years to writing her most ambitious fanfic ever. It focused on the struggles of Shaggy, containing and controlling his limitless power. It delved into the psychological nuances of the Mystery Gang, while also including crossovers with Akira, Flubber, and the unbearable lightness of being. It was said to mix Tolstoy's mastery of prose and the juiciness of a very juicy Big Mac. It ended up entering the Western literary canon. Polly's drug cooking skills proved useful, and she became a chemist for the pharmaceutical industry. But in her free time, she still cooks the real shit. Her greatest inventions so far are watermelon-flavored ecstasy and a thing called LS Dope. Vera built the Oberlin Empire into endless greatness. They own a shameless number of companies. It's known that they're also into lots of sketchy businesses. But no one does anything about it. I mean, who the hell would try to stop Vera Oberlin? For those 3 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone. Just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start!
Oh boy.
And yeah, there we go. Dim's the credits, dim's the game. Dims was a fun time. So what y'all think of Monster Prom?
It was fun.
Heck yeah.
I cannot count the number of times my brain fried.
Don't worry, it'll fry it even more.
Well, luckily it's Friday.
Friday.
Day.
Fried egg.
Fried egg.
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 Trying to... Yep, okay, I can just hit that. Cool. I unlocked
Oh.
5 new images in the gallery.
I'm
Heck
sorry,
yeah.
who was that in the corner, in the bottom right?
Of the image that was just on screen or on what's scrolling
Yes.
here?
What was on screen?
I would have to go back and check, because I
Gallery,
didn't get
right?
an image. Blah, blah, blah. No, gallery's just like what we unlocked, which admittedly, we did unlock some things. Like, no one touches my Miri.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. Or, oh, that was the only Polaroid. More art, though. We also got it. They put so much art into this. To, like, just look through,
There-
like, we even get
There,
early design concepts of Damien, Vera, actually just being a Lamia instead of a Gorgon. And fan art. They actually took fan art
Huh.
that people made.
me? Oh no. What?
Huh?
Star looked up who voiced Liam. Who is it?
Is it the... Oh, Octopimp? Oh.
Octopimp? Who's that?
I'm trying to remember who that is right now. I know I've seen that name thrown around before plenty of times. I have so much fan art left to unlock. Yo, Monster Stone. Oh, right. People made their own Monster Sonas for this. Ah, that little slime ball there. Anyway, did you know there's like a bunch of love poured into this game and people loved it?
Cute.
Yeah. So yeah. Dim's Monster Prom. Will it show me that? Or, yeah, it's just gonna take me to Steam. Ah. Oh well. So anyway.
What the hell?
How y'all feeling now?
I'm alright.
Feeling like we should call it a night after a lot of chaos and... Well, I know my voice is worn some.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no, I would say take a break. I know I
Yeah.
didn't talk much, but my throat dries up easily all the time. Grant seems to pun. Grant wants.
I didn't even notice
Oh
his
my
last name
god!
was Monsieur.
I didn't know that it was Mon Désir.
Yeah, I
It's
just...
fucking French. God damn it! It's fucking French. Grant my desire. Grant Mon Désir. How dare! The audacity!
See, I just saw the name Grant. I was like, oh, that's a pun on just grant a wish.
Yeah.
Like a
I
genie.
didn't see the last name.
Yeah. The last name makes it even better.
Hi.
Alrighty. Well, you two have any ideas or suggestions on who we should raid out to tonight?
I ain't got anybody on mine right now.
Ah.
I wonder if someone else though is playing the game. I might have a way to check. Might.
I might have a way to check too. Opening another tab. In fact, I see a good few people also playing this.
Yeah, I also see that. No one I'm familiar with though.
Yeah, me neither. Use the time machine to raid into myself.
I think Teebs tried to. Oh. Wait, who are we rating?
I mean, I haven't said any or seen anybody yet, or picked anybody yet, but I am grabbing the raid message real quick. So I need that
Got it.
handy. Let's see here. Who's
I
doing
see
something?
Teebs tried to attack me with plushies, but it missed.
Whoopsie. Let's see here.
Well, and it missed again. I think. Looks like it missed.
I see somebody having a birthday bash, actually, a birthday stream, so... We down to rate somebody having a birthday?
Sure.
We got from a prom. Let's crash a party then.
Yeah! Oh, good. Got plenty of time. Alrighty. So that person's name is Puffy. Wawa. Right there in chat.
Got it. So do I just type like the /raid and then
Yeah.
the name now?
/raid
And
that
press enter?
name. And we'll just like yap it out until we do stuff, because there's a timer going now.
Gotcha.
Like, yeah, everybody, thank you all for showing up and stopping by. Thank you so much for the support to get to 1,000 followers. Holy shit.
Hi, congrats again.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Jade, you got anything up and coming for you?
I know this week I took a break because of health concerns, but next week I'll probably start streaming again at some point. Not sure what game though, but I'll figure it out. It mostly depends on my health as usual.
Fair.
Also,
fair,
I do
fair.
know at some point with Teebs, I'm going to have a shit post of streaming mathematical baseball stuff because I need to figure out the math to throw things at someone.
Oh, hell yeah.
So
It's gonna be fun.
that's going to be what someday. Another thing is, at some point with Teebs, Dio, and Narrina, we're going to play Dungeon of the Endless. Don't know when yet. Depends on everyone's schedule.
Yeah.
Other than that, solo stream is just depending on whatever I figure out.
Woo. Thank you,
What about
dudes.
you?
Me? Well, tomorrow I've got that food alignment chart stream, which...
That reminds me, I gotta check with you after stream about my secret dish.
Do it. We also got that raid happening real soon. So, bye everybody. Take care. See you all next time. Laters.
Bye.